Hang on.
Okay, go.
Last time on SaturDenD.
Previously.
Last time you guys had been spending some time with Ziv's family in the Underdark, kind of talking about how they're kind of out of options as far as they can't really retreat further into the Underdark because they're hostile with the other Drow factions. And they also can't really attack the surface anymore because of the flying warship Shattercoil. You guys had kind of come up with a plan to take over Shattercoil and hopefully use it as some type of bargaining chip to kind of strong arm some peace talks. And a lot of the last session was honestly just combat for you guys fighting, taking over the ship. And then again, Earthier had sent a message to Richard Sorsana, kind of trying to set up some peace talks. You guys were, I believe, still kind of working on a neutral location. You can do that, but determined that Ziv was going to speak on behalf of the Drow. There was some talk of having them come up to the ship or having this plan.
If I remember right, they were going to come up to the ship, but the Queen wasn't yet. This was like a pre-meeting to the initial meeting.
Yep.
They were going to send
the
us
actual
the
meeting.
guy who's in charge of their forces, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
The guy that had just tried to be assassinated. So.
Is your mic like rubbing on something, Thomas? Because it's sounding kind of staticky to me.
Let me look.
I don't remember what I was going to do, gosh darn it.
Well, better figure it out.
I know, I'm trying to
Seems
think,
like
but
a good time for that kind of thing, you know?
I'm a little brain fried. I remember
Is that
I
any
had
better?
Yes. Much.
the hell was I going to do?
Well, now only one half of my head, not only my right earphone's working. Stand by.
All right, so we're gonna meet with a representative of her. And what were we trying to do with that again?
I don't think you guys had a concrete goal, just peace.
Yeah, we were trying.
That's the question we're
to...
asking you, Ziv. This is your backstory.
I know, and I remember I had a very specific thing I was going to try to accomplish in this meeting, and I have no idea what it was now. I'm totally brain fried, and I do not remember.
It was either the ability to live peacefully, coexist beside each other, or basically free passage for your mother and her people that are separate from the deeper down, more evil elves to leave and go somewhere else. Those were kind of like the two, either one of those was, if I remember correctly, what your character was hoping to get.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Oh my god. I'm going to have to get a cup of coffee. Good lord.
Yeah, it sounds like nap time, my friend.
Dude.
I thought I had a long week.
If it makes you guys feel better, I didn't have a long week.
It does,
Me
a little bit.
too.
I didn't even work this week.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
I put my 40 in.
What I'll do is I'll move you guys over to your ship here, and you guys can kind of position however you want to for these peace talks. You guys also have some prisoners.
We sure do.
Do we?
The previous crew, or most of them, before we started slaughtering. I don't know, but maybe most.
Didn't we recruit them, or some of them?
There's the captain here, then there's a priest.
These guys were training. These guys are training our guys how to use the guns.
Yep.
Right, but these two were like actual elven something or others, right?
The word priest is a mercenary, but the wizard down here is part of SRA.
And we took their spellcasting focuses. So they're not casting shit. They're disarmed. They're not a threat. We haven't healed them other than the 1 hit point. So
Ijo tore their arms off. They're disarmed.
They had the right to bear arms, but
every
longer.
person has a
Not
right
anymore.
to have ursine arms hung on their wall.
yeah.
How could that possibly have been misconstrued?
Jay knows what I'm referencing.
Yeah, Taylor. Everyone has a
Why-
right to have a pair of bear arms mounted on their wall. How could that be misconstrued?
Are you guys gonna keep them up here, or are you guys gonna move them below deck, or what? What's
I think we'll stay on the top deck.
I think my plan would be to give her back to whoever the representative is a show of good faith.
Who, the wizard?
The wizard gal.
I'll come over to the wizard and I will pick her up and carry her and stand here next to Ziv.
Let's get rid of all these dead bodies.
We had to do something with
Yeah,
them.
we'll just push those over.
Yeah, just chuck them down. Yeah, little bit of a intimidation tactic. Yeah.
It's raining men.
It's raining elves. Hallelujah.
I mean, by the time they hit the ground, you're not going to be able to tell that they were elves, really.
I think probably we'll just take them below deck for now.
We'll stack them up on the bomb bay doors, so if we do need to activate the weapons, that'll be the first thing to drop on the city.
I mean, you know, a dead body at terminal velocity can do some serious damage when it hits the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it'll be stinky.
Yeah, it's it's good stuff. Or bad stuff, depending on how you think about
It's,
it.
yeah, definitely bad. Welcome back to our most moral D&D group that we've ever played.
No more.
Oh, sorry, immoral. There we go. Little typo there.
What is
No,
morality?
the most morally flexible.
Ah!
Yeah, I was about to say I think we're morally very gray. Like we do good things, but we also have done some things we're not so proud of.
Well, no, it's not that we're not so proud of them, and maybe that's the issue.
Well,
We've done some
after,
things that maybe we shouldn't be so proud of that we're kind of like,
So you're saying we
Like,
just need to be more proud of our bad deeds. Okay, good to know.
You see,
all
it
about
was her
perspective.
fault for building the nuke under the city. Like,
That's right.
I mean, come on.
That's true,
Your mage
actually.
is the one that cast Cone of Cold on it.
That is actually how I feel about it.
you don't want a nuclear bomb to go off in your city. Don't build the nuclear bomb in your city.
Look, I only loosened it. She opened it.
before too long, you guys would see a handful of. What is the music for? There we go. A handful of great eagles. There's 4 great eagles with
Shoot
a
'em!
handful of people on there. Do you want us to shoot him down, boss? They run over to the ship.
Shoot her! Oh, jeez.
All right, send the next wave up. This time we mean it.
sorry, yeah.
The boy who
My
cried
mistake.
truce.
We're doing Trumpian negotiating tactics
Oh,
here. I'm
shit.
serious. We want peace. Oh, wait, no, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Wait, I'm trying to short the market.
Ugh.
Well, the eagles fly and land. There's a handful of interesting-looking characters. Probably be my turret. Oh my god, I'm dying.
It's okay. I think we might need to put Brian on push to talk.
I know, because I keep yawning at you guys.
I'm gonna need you to push to mute every time you yawn, buddy, because I'm starting to fall asleep secondhand.
That's right.
As they land, you see a handful of the more unique-looking individuals. There's the acting commander, Trant. There's also a very brightly colored lizard folk with regalia of the Western Nation Alliance that's come to support SRA.
Whoa.
And
Not
then,
to be confused with Dragonborn.
no.
Dragonborn don't look that cool. This guy's awesome.
That looks like more like a fire chameleon.
Or a
It's like a
salamander.
gecko.
And a stout dwarf from the Empire. And a handful of miscellaneous no-name guards. They land on the ship, kind of hop off warily. Some of your crew, the crew kind of backs away and like, "What? You want us to be below deck, boss?"
Wherever, just stay out of the way.
The crew all goes below deck. They don't want to be a part of this.
Can handle this.
I'm just gonna like sit on the lower step here.
I'll do the same thing on the other side.
I will ignore everybody but the Elven commander, and I will greet him in Elvish.
He would say back to you in Elvish, a very some kind of semi-sarcastic greeting. He would walk over to you and just say, in comments that everyone can hear you, just say, "I am here to represent the interests of the nation of Esseray on behalf of Queen Sorasana."
I will tell him, as a gesture of good faith, one of their wizards that we captured, he's welcome to take her back home with him. And gesture at, her back here.
She would walk over and start getting treated by one of the other no-name elves. Very well.
Do you have any interest in any of the mercenaries that we've captured returned to you?
Not particularly. They're of little interest to us. If they die, we don't have to pay them, of course.
It's so cold.
Also, they weren't very good mercenaries. We paid them to win fights. So really, they violated the contract.
Well, would you like to get them back for punishments for violating their contract?
We'll see how the talks go.
All right. Well, I think as I understand it, I'll switch to Elvish again. As I understand it, you are here to listen on her behalf, but you're not allowed to actually make any decisions for her. I think that's what we said, right? She said he couldn't make decisions.
Yes.
She might have said he could make minor decisions. I'm not sure.
I'm part of preliminary talks to consider peace and to see if it's even possible, if there's even a chance of us having further negotiations, or if our goals are so far apart that there's no opportunity.
All right, then I will tell you our goals that you can relay them back to her. Our goals are to stop the fighting so we can leave.
And by we, I'm assuming you.
All of my house. We're just all gonna leave. We can't do that if you continually assault us, though, so we need you to stop your assaults, and we're just gonna leave.
And where will you go?
Somewhere else, we're not sure yet.
Somewhere far or close by?
Like I said, I have no idea. We're not sure. We haven't even got that far yet. What's the point of figuring out a destination if we don't even know if we can leave yet?
Well, I must admit that I'm not inclined to let an entire army walk away intact.
Well,
Concerned is that they would return stronger with better positioning.
we have no desire to return. We want to find a new home. And while your inclination as a general maybe is such not to let an enemy leave, perhaps your inclination as a leader to think of all of those orphans and widows that you'll leave behind in the long months and years of fighting it'll take your people to wipe out mine. You could save all of those thousands of lives by simply stop fighting and letting us leave.
We are winning the war.
I didn't say you weren't winning the war. I'm saying in the process of winning the war, you're going to lose hundreds and thousands of soldiers in doing so, leaving all kinds of little elven children without mothers and fathers, and brothers and sisters, wives without husbands, and husbands without fathers.
Kind of looks around back at all the people behind him, and then kind of around at some of your party members and says,
I'm gonna hold up my hand real quick and say, wait a minute. Do you know that there's multiple factions of Drow down there, and the political situation in the Underdark? Are you aware of that at all?
it's not really relevant to...
No, it absolutely is relevant. Maybe you should ask Ziv about that. It might give you some further insight into the thinking of why they want to leave.
Well, I, of course, wouldn't turn down any knowledge or foresight of the situation.
Just ask her.
Well, before we have that discussion, why don't you bring my request to the Queen? If she's not amenable to it, then any further negotiations are not relevant anyway.
Well, hey, wait. If the Queen doesn't know either, that might be information that would make her more likely to decide that to support your leaving, you know?
Possibly. I guess we'll just have to find out how much knowledge the Queen is interested in these talks.
Okay.
He looks back at his people and then says, could we speak privately somewhere?
Is he asking his people or us?
You, specifically.
Sure. We have a
Wait,
cabin or something, I assume.
I mean, you just...
Just find some cabin to go to, I guess.
I'm gonna say to Ziv, like, I'm gonna be right outside your door if you need me to say something.
I'm gonna give her a look like I think that's cute that she thinks I couldn't kill this guy.
He's also slightly injured from previously fighting with assassins that were trying to kill him.
Very recently.
I would like to use my magic awareness to see if anyone's packing any unexpected magic auras on them, or even like if there's an invisible person with us, anything like that. Especially want to make sure that this guy is actually, hopefully this guy, not like the Queen in disguise and like gonna jump Ziv when no one's around.
I think it's more likely that I would jump her and get myself killed.
Well, that could be.
Still, don't want that.
I mean, they have some magic items, but you don't get the sense that any of them are illusion magicked.
Okay, that's good enough.
How about, is there a door here?
Yeah, sure.
All right, sure. Let's go there. I'll sit down.
He says, I'll be frank with you. The people of Esray are quite hungry for blood after the core was detonated. We lost a lot of people.
Did anybody ask your queen why she was stupid enough to develop a weapon of mass destruction underneath her capital city?
There goes the flow of information.
There was an error made in hindsight.
I agree.
But it would be difficult for her to keep the support of the people if she were to allow your people to leave in the midst of a war that we're winning.
Well, I'll give you alternative things to think about. When we're defeated, I assume all of your little lackey allies out there will return home, right?
Indeed.
And when we're defeated, which will take months, years, hundreds of lives, your army will be weakened and bloodied but victorious?
Potentially, yes.
Right, and then when we're gone, the buffer between our house and the other, much worse, more aggressive, frankly, more evil drow houses below us that are on their way up, You'll be fighting them directly without allies and without us between you and them. And your army will be weakened and bloodied, and maybe your people's bloodlust will be sated, but they will still be in a war that they now don't want to fight.
Well, as I'm sure you can imagine, the narrative being spread by our leaders is not that we had a weapon being developed under the city that was destroyed.
Of course, that would be a very foolish thing to admit to.
Of course. So speaking honestly, we would need to create a different narrative for this type of peace arrangement to even be possible.
Well, since
Can't-
you're so you guys are I have your solution, and it's very obvious. Since you are very capable of lying to your people convincingly, you just tell them that you're regrouping for a massive assault, and when we leave, the drow below us will be right there for you all to slaughter. You can just continue your assault onto them, and your people can slaughter all the drow they want. It just won't be us. We'll be gone. It'll be those that are behind us and worse than we are. And then you could fight them at full strength as opposed to fighting them weakened, because one way or the other, when we're gone, either because we've left or because you've killed us all, you will be fighting them. So the question is, would you rather fight them now at full strength with your allies by letting us leave, or would you rather fight them later with no allies and your armies in a weakened state anyway?
We don't have much interest in starting a war with the other drow nations.
Well, that's good for you.
I think that perhaps
I don't think you're going to have much choice in the matter.
They've shown no hostility towards us. I think
Of course not, because we're in the way.
I think that for this to even be possible, we would need to come up with a collaborative narrative about what exactly happened and assure the people that those responsible have been brought to justice.
Excellent. You should put your queen on trial.
Real justice isn't about the truth, it's about coming up with a resolution that people feel good about.
They say we're the deceptive ones.
Lying is
I don't think you would bring this up without a plan, so I'm ears.
Well, quite simply, we would need to come up with a group of scapegoats. A group of people powerful enough to say that they could have done something like this without it being an insult.
What's the Thomas? What's the house that's using the demon weapons?
Oh, there's a bunch of houses doing that. It's like all of them.
What's the bigger one?
Oh God, notes. We'll say House Syl, S-Y-L.
All right. Your queen, with all her investigative prowess, has discovered that House Syl, afraid, of course, of your powerful elven magics that you're developing, that might be more powerful than their own new magical weapons. They launched a raid into your magical research facilities, causing said destruction, so their power would remain, in their eyes, superior to your own.
My issue with that resolution is that it essentially just moves us from a war with your people to a war with another people. We don't really gain anything.
I don't think you seem to understand that that is going to happen regardless.
What we want is a group of individuals or individual that we can essentially execute and tell everyone that justice has been served on the person who did this.
Well, I already made my suggestion for that.
Tim?
A nation is a bit difficult.
I meant the person who decided to put a weapons research facility directly underneath your capital city. That was a very foolish decision. Who was that?
Well, I don't think that would be good for our peace. We're trying to create a solution that the people will be satisfied with when we tell it to them. We want to be able to say, this is the group of people responsible and they've been brought to justice. And it's saying it was a nation of people is going to make that quite difficult, as you can imagine.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe the person responsible for that died in that massive explosion. Did you consider that?
I don't think the people would be satisfied with that. It doesn't seem like justice. It almost seems like they're getting away with it if they just...
If they were incinerated in a massive magical explosion, that doesn't sound like they got away with it.
I think we'd all prefer a public execution sort of justice. Something that people can rally behind.
Sure. Well, I will pass that along. You pass along my suggestion to your queen, and I will pass along your suggestion to the war matron.
Well, if you have any small enemies, small groups of enemies that you could, maybe you could apprehend them, since they're responsible for this attack, and bring them back here.
I have plenty of people I think are responsible we could hold accountable for you.
I think that might be the best thing then, if we were to work together with this group of famous heroes to bring the attackers to justice.
Well, just keep in mind, if and when these attacks fizzle out, which it certainly looks like they're going to, and many years from now, when your army is worn down and broken after years and years of endless fighting from drow house after drow house, just remember, you could have put it all stop to that all by our conversation today. I'll open the door for him.
He'll hop back on his eagle and say, now that we've had a good faith conversation, is there any chance that we could have a more neutral meeting ground for you to actually speak with the queen?
I suppose that's willing if she's willing to discuss the framework of what we're looking for. I think so. But if not, what's the point?
He just kind of nods and says, just think about what we talked about. We need a solution that the people can feel just about. We're looking for a resolution, not to trade one war for a new one.
Public relations, not justice. Got it.
Kind of gives a weird look to the other people as party. Oh, that's not what I said.
Of course not. I must have misunderstood you.
He hops on his eagle and they take off.
Yeah, funny.
Well, if we need a scapegoat, I'll just rage until I activate my reincarnation thing, and then you can sacrifice me. And I'll just become something else. No one will ever know it was me.
I will update the party on the gist of our conversation and then offhandedly remark, I think in the most likely people for my war matron mother to offer up as a scapegoat are me or my second sister.
We're not gonna let you get executed, Ziv.
I don't plan to be executed. I'm just saying if I were her, those would be the most expedient ways to do this.
So if she does offer you up, then what?
I don't think she'll offer me up in this case because I'm the one doing the negotiations. I think she'd offer my second sister up.
What if she does that?
Then my second sister will be arrested and handed over, I would guess.
You okay with that?
Not particularly. A little out of my hands, though.
I don't know. We seem to be holding a large warship, so much seems to be in your hands at the moment.
We can cross that bridge when and if we come to it, I guess.
Didn't we lop off that one weapons developer's hands and let him live, or did we kill him?
No,
No,
you killed him. You cut his head off.
Oh, that's right. I killed the shit out of him. Yeah, I remember now.
And I was in the room with you, and I let you do it.
It's too bad. We would have had an easy scapegoat right there.
Yeah, hindsight is 2020.
What are you gonna do? Let's go find his corpse and revive him. And hand him
Yeah,
over.
there you go. We'll just glue the neck back on.
I'm gonna execute you. And then I'm
Oh
gonna
no! Didn't I
bring you
use
back,
the scimitar of
and then
certain
I'm
death
gonna
on him?
execute
Actually,
you again.
Yeah, you did. You used
Find
the
a
scimitar.
scroll of wish. It'll be fine.
Damn.
man, I really prevented this from happening.
Yeah. You made damn sure.
Classic Civ. Just can't get out of your own way.
You've never cut someone's head off and then been like, oh no, I need to regrow it before.
Ziv's
New
first
D&D
experience
problem.
with regret.
I don't know. I think
No.
regret's a strong word.
No regrets.
Maybe a lament, not a regret.
If only I had killed him a different way.
Exactly right. Ah, darn. You just never
Damn.
know when you're gonna need to resurrect somebody and blame a war on him, you know? Well, what I don't want to do out of all of this is be sicked on some enemy of SRA to drag them in and be their stooges. I don't have any interest in that.
Is there anyone that we know of that would apply that we're already at odds with?
Sure, the Queen.
Well, no, I mean, they're not going to be okay with that. I mean, that they would be satisfied with, and we would be satisfied with.
It's a good question.
I don't.
We've
I
got
don't
this
think anyone from the
tabaxi
Enclave.
downstairs.
Well, I
mean-
suppose we should message the War Matron, I guess, and let her know the gist of the conversation.
Okay. I'll try to articulate that as best as I can in 25 words, Thomas.
Or perhaps just arrange a meeting. We could actually have a conversation.
Well, if we travel, that might give the location of where she's at, though. That could create problems.
Not to mention that I don't really want to leave our valuable warship.
I've got an idea. Let's just start lobbing cannonballs down there until they change their mind.
One approach.
I don't know if that's a good idea. It's an idea. I don't know if it's a good one. It might be a good one. I'm just not sure.
Let's just shoot them until they want peace.
It sounds like a great idea.
And then
If
keep
we were
on
XP
shooting
leveling, that
afterwards.
would definitely be the way to go.
I'm gonna be level 20 in no time.
Where's the Queen's castle? Fire on that specifically. She's got to be worth a lot of XP.
Well, the War Matron would just essentially ask, where do you want to have this meeting where the War Matron and the Queen and you guys can all meet up?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of don't like that commander, and I want to kill him a little bit. Can we maybe make the commander the scapegoat?
But I don't know.
Well, we have to wait to see if they're even amenable to
Yeah.
anything anyway.
I mean,
I just really
Mom
wanted
might
to
have-
update the War Matron and see if she wanted to potentially explore the scapegoat thing. That's probably something my mother would be okay with, finding some scapegoat to throw at them.
Definitely.
Well, and she
does.
might even have someone in mind.
Potentially. Me, it makes Ziv just want to kill those elves more. If she could dislike them anymore, she does now.
I mean, if Kijo were in on the conversation, she would be like, "Wow, you're a bunch of fucking shitty schemers."
I know. They said that Drow were the manipulative fuckers, you know?
They're projecting.
so yeah, we can't really move this ship because it's in a strategic position above the city.
We're just like orbiting the city, yeah.
How are you planning on getting down to wherever you need to get this meeting? And we're not all going, right? Because some of us at least are probably going to want to stay here and guard the ship.
All good questions. Well, we do have a second ship, don't we?
We do.
Like
You do.
floating us. Yeah.
Which is also kind
Although,
of.
to be honest, I don't know if I
vulnerable.
want to go down there. I think if we go down there, it has to be on the QT, because I don't know if I just want to show up down there.
I mean, we're way too high up for like a dimension door. That's not gonna work.
Probably true.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we're doing a lot of 25-word talking then. I honestly don't know the best way to do that.
Hey Thomas, if I were to go from the ground and try to fly up to the ship at 30 feet a second for 10 minutes, would I be
I
able
mean,
to
30,
make it?
30 feet around?
30
a
feet
second.
around.
30 feet
Yeah.
for 6 seconds.
Yeah, it would take you.
Of course, dashing, so
yeah, I
it'd
was
be
about to
60
say, you get to
feet
dash
every
for
round.
60. Yeah.
It would take you 15 rounds.
Okay, yeah, I could do that. I mean, I can go grow wings and fly you down or up, although I have to take a long rest between uses. So,
We'd basically have to crash down there.
yeah.
Probably would want to do it under the cloak of night. Try to be sneaky about it.
Well, they would end up kind of offering a spot that's outside of the main city, kind of like more like a wildernessy area where there's underdark tunnels that come out of, so it's kind of sort of neutral, just kind of in the middle of the wilderness area. But part of the condition would be that the warship can't just be flying overhead the meeting spot too.
Of course not. Well, I think probably the way to do it is just, I guess, have the two of us go down there and then slink our way over to where we need to go, long rest somewhere, slink our way back under the ship, and then fly up, something like that. Probably want to go down, up and down at night, I imagine. Or your wings glow, or they make magic glowy wings?
Let's see. I sprout spectral wings on my back that last for 10 minutes.
Are they spectral glowy wings? Like if you sprout them at night, are you going to be like a giant beacon of, hey, look at these people flying up and down?
I don't think so. It just says you sprout spectral wings.
Spectral says not visible to me. It's not like astral wings or celestial wings.
Yeah.
I don't think they'd emit light or anything.
Okay, well then I think we go down at night, go to the meeting place, have a long rest, and come up the next night.
Well, we
Split the party. What could go wrong?
yeah we meet them in the morning. You guys do that, but then we take the non-warship down and we pick you up on our way to the meeting. I think is the way we do that.
Well, I don't think she's gonna want any ship going near the meeting because it shows where
I
they're
mean,
going.
we have to get down somehow. They have to understand that.
Well, no,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Do we all have to get down?
They can either come up to us, or we will need a ship to go down. Well, you guys don't want to meet with the Queen of Essaray.
Oh no, I thought this was
Split.
just the War Matron. Is this the War Matron and the Queen?
Yes, they're both gonna be.
Oh, my mistake. Then you're right, Jay. I thought this was just to meet the War Matron. Oh yeah. If it's yeah, then we all need to be there for sure. Well, in that case, we just take the smaller ship and get off.
Yeah, I mean that ship is not.
Yeah,
It's not armed.
That ship is not a threat.
Yeah.
Relative
Oh my-
to.
Right, if it moves fast enough.
I mean, my worry is just, how do we keep the warship from being, taken back? I guess we have it fly. We have it fly away, and then
Maybe.
we can command it to come back. That way, they can't invade it.
Do we leave Lyle in charge up there? I guess.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Either Lyle or Tim.
So Lyle.
Definitely Lyle, not Tim.
Yeah, I mean, Tim will also.
Tim
stay
can
up
be
there,
fourth. Tim can be fourth mate.
Yeah. But we've got our crew and all that. We'll take a minimal crew to pilot us down, whatever the minimum amount is for that.
Let's do that.
All right. You guys take the ship over to kind of where the meeting place is. You guys are going to get out. It's like the night before, so you guys can...
That's not a
Yeah,
bad
or
idea, actually,
in
so
the
we can
dark,
see the
or-
people approaching.
So we don't even start moving the ship until night, then, so they don't see us moving it, right? Or do we want them to know where we're staying the night, or do we care?
So my understanding is that Koji and Ziv are going to go down and meet the War Matron at night.
Like a pre-meeting?
Yeah. And then you guys will go to the meeting spot, and then we're going to take the small ship to the meeting spot with the Queen while we have the warship fly away temporarily so that it can't be invaded. And depending on where the War Matron wants to meet you, we might come pick you up if it's far enough away from the meeting spot. It probably should be.
Let's do it. Sold.
Does that work, Thomas? Does that all make sense?
Sure.
Okay. Well, I guess the first
So-
scenario to play out is you guys doing your night mission.
Yeah. So you guys just go back into the introduct through one of the tunnels in the area, right? I mean, you would know how to get there, Zib.
Yep,
You would.
sure.
Steer
You
your
guys-
flying Koji.
Before you would. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, to make us drop down a little faster and make sure that we're not noticed, I probably wouldn't activate my wings until we're like, I don't know, maybe 100 feet off the ground. Activate it, slow down, and land.
So while you're making your way through the tunnels back towards Hailthond, you would hear a voice kind of yell out in the tunnels. Sister, I come in peace. And you would get approached in one of the tunnels, kind of coming out of the shadows by your eldest sister, Akora.
She wasn't she? Oh, she was the one that was on the surface looking for me, right?
Yes.
Supposedly. I will reply in Undercommon. I would hope you come in peace. It's ironic that you found me down here instead of up there. Is she just by herself?
Should say,
Suspicious.
A little bit.
Sister, your time on the surface has changed you. Your attire is foreign. Looking at your cowboy hat.
I wish to become less conspicuous when I'm up there.
Yes, Well, sister, I believe I've come up with a solution for this war.
I'll raise an eyebrow.
You see, I had told our mother, the war matron, that I was seeking for you on the surface, but this was a deception. Truthfully, I explored further into the Underdark. and I've repaired relationships with some of the other Drow clans and nations. I spoke to Mother, and she gave talk of your possible solution of a scapegoat. So well, speaking of our future, I have a positive relationship with the Drow nations below, and I don't think that our people have much of a life to live on the surface. I think that the best way that we could end this war with SRA is they need someone to blame publicly, cleanly, someone they can condemn, their people can think there was justice done. And their people already speak our mother's name with hate and fire. They've blamed her for all of this. They've painted her as this relentless barbarian raiding their towns and villages. So I would propose to you, younger sister, that at this meeting we present our mother, the war matron, as, well, this type of scapegoat. She'll be executed, and I, as the eldest sister, would of course take leadership of our nation. And then we could return to the Underdark, given the diplomatic relationships I've established with those below. We no longer have to run and flee and wander the surface aimlessly. We can return to our homes.
Fascinating.
Well, that would explain why you didn't find me on the surface if you weren't even looking for me.
You've lived among the surface, you know these people better than I do. But the ways of deception are an art that I've studied, and our mother's already hated. She has this public image of evil, as all the propaganda they've been using has, been primarily targeted against her. And I've always wanted to lead the nation. I feel that I could do a better job, and I think I've proved that by making peace back in our home that we can return to.
Jira, do you have any proof behind your words, or just your words?
What motivation would I have to lie?
To become war matron.
Duh.
And what, I'd be war matron for a year until we're wiped out by this elven army? No. I think you know me better than that. I'm a long-term planner. I would never plan to be war matron of a crumbling society. When I take power, I want the people to rally behind me, to see it as a victory.
Well, I am supposed to meet with Mother right now. Are you supposed to be at this meeting as well?
I've already spoken with Mother, and frankly, she also raised the idea of making you and your friends the scapegoat for these attacks, noting that you're foreigners, outsiders, and would be much easier to blame.
Sir Kojin go, I told you.
Although I don't think she's sold on the plan. She's begun to feel... As of late, Mother's been feeling more emotional. And she feels that it would potentially be wrong to betray and murder you because you are her daughter. Very unusual for her.
That is unusual for her.
But she did consider the idea aloud.
I would have been shocked if she didn't. Perhaps she had had a brain parasite or something.
Well, what are your thoughts? Single betrayal? We defeat Mother, her elite guards, turn her over at this meeting. SRA's people are sated with the death of this warmongering barbarian queen. Our people have new leadership, and they're able to return to their homes. They don't have to continue this terrifying idea of moving to a new place, to the surface, starting their lives over in a new and foreign world to them.
I think both paths have roads that are wrought with uncertainty.
Well, even though you are only the younger sister, you have somehow found yourself in a decisive position here. It's very unusual.
It is. Well, no matter what, Mother will be suspicious if I don't show up to this meeting.
He just kind of nods and says, well, I wish you luck in your meeting.
And I will start going. I assume we had that whole conversation in Undercommon, right?
Sure.
I don't know. I assume that's what we would speak to each other.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I don't think Koji speaks Undercommon.
Which makes it, when I told him I told you, really weird.
A little bit.
Trust me, I told you.
And I assume there's probably no one else besides Ziv, her sister, and me. Or were there other people?
Correct. No, just you.
Okay.
Well, the correct answer is that only her that we saw.
Okay.
Only her that we were aware of.
Do you tell me anything about what she said?
Yeah. I would wait till we're further away. And I would talk aloud to you, so not really listening to the feedback that's going the other way, but talking about it in my own head.
Okay. Well, I probably wouldn't say anything unless you directly ask me for an opinion.
This could also be some kind of a trust test from my mother as well. A lot of potential variables.
Nobody out there making any insight checks or anything. It's like we've never played D&D before.
I know.
Not in months or weeks.
Oh.
I mean, I could have insight checked,
You
but
can make an insight check if you want to in retrospect.
I mean, just to
I
get a
don't
vibe off the whole conversation. Sure.
Yeah. It has been a while since we played, so I would expect there to be some grace. She's pretty difficult to read as a
Sure.
trained drow. What's the word I'm thinking of? Conversationalist, I guess.
Person.
Yeah.
A trained
Diplomat?
drow liar. A trained drow liar.
Pretty much.
Congress
But,
person?
She
Liar.
to be relatively honest. I mean, she wasn't portraying herself in intentionally the best light. She's like, yeah, I can seize power this way, and yeah, we couldn't. It just works out for everybody, you know. I wouldn't say you get the impression that she's being deceitful, but it's also hard to tell. You recognize that part too.
All right. Well, let me know when we get here, I guess. Is she following us, or are we being followed? That I can tell.
No,
I mean, these are war-torn tunnels. I would assume we're being on guard.
yeah, I would.
I mean, yeah, you would run into the scouting parties, up ahead,
Right.
and they would recognize you and welcome you through without issue. You would return to the Hillpond, the forward operating base, kind of built with the giant spotlights to repel creatures that usually lurk in the darkness. You would be escorted to a meeting. There would just be a handful of elite guards and your mother and your other older sister, Minwei. The War Matron would say, "Daughter, you've come to discuss our plans for a meeting in the morning."
Yes, that meeting made me hate those people even more for all their sticking their nose in the air and their nobility and their highbrowness. They do exactly what we do.
Well, perhaps your anger could serve as we're discussing our possibilities.
Well, your solution presented itself to me on the way in.
I don't understand what you mean. Please elaborate, daughter.
Cora wants to overthrow you and offer you up as a sacrifice, as the scapegoat to make peace.
Cora's. She looks kind of confused. Make an insight check.
Just one. What language are they speaking?
Undercommon, I suppose.
Okay. Just want to know if I know at all what's going on.
Their mother tongue, if you will.
I mean, you might be able to infer some stuff, Marcus, but you're not going to know specifically.
Yeah, her posture doesn't really change, but because you know her really well, you can tell like her jaw kind of tenses, her gaze kind of darts around for a second, and her expression is one of emotional hurt and betrayal.
I'm surprised you are surprised, Mother. She is about the age where when you were her age, you would have considered the same thing against your mother.
Well, based on the fact that you're here, I'm assuming that you struck her down?
No, I told her I would consider it. I considered it on the way in, and I decided it was a foolish idea, and then I told you. If Minwei has been out in the tunnels recently, I would assume Akora would have approached her as well.
Minwei says, Akora approached me with no such arrangements. I would guess that she doesn't have the same respect for my capabilities as she does with yours, given your time away.
I shrug like it doesn't matter to me one way or the other.
Neuralia kind of looks over and says, well, daughter then? What do you think should be our plan of approach in the morning?
Well, if you choose to offer up a scapegoat other than the person actually responsible for that disaster, it makes the most sense for you to offer up your oldest daughter. 2 birds with 1 stone, as they say. Or maybe 2 spiders with 1 rock? Something like that. 2 beetles with 1 stomp? There we go. Maybe that's a good one.
I must admit that I am hurt by this revelation. But I feel a sense beyond my logical calculations that makes me feel upset by the idea of offering up my daughter, even though she has betrayed me in this way.
Well, regardless, you should keep an eye out on her.
I was considering simply attacking the queen in the morning, killing the murderous whore. If it's something that you think we're capable of.
I'm not overly familiar with her capabilities, but I'm certainly in favor of killing her. If the surface elves want justice, there it would be, although they would not know it. I do have a feeling, though, that would simply spark the war even further and lead to the deaths of more of the people of our house.
Well, I think that we keep our people on standby, and once the queen is dead in the confusion, if you're still in control of that worship, we could lead our people out onto the surface and away.
It does seem a higher risk plan than some sort of ceasefire and simply leaving. But I am in favor of killing that murderous whore, so I am conflicted. I'll switch to common. Koji, should we kill the queen tomorrow?
I'll say Which queen? Because
The murderous whore.
If that is what you want, I'm all for it.
I'm surprised at this answer.
Just trying to think of what I would say. She killed your brother. Don't need any more reason to kill her. Does nothing wrong against me, but hasn't done anything right for me, so doesn't matter to me one way or the other. I'm fine with killing her.
Well, Mother, I suppose it depends on what your goals are. If our goals are to get as many people of our people out of here alive as possible, I do not think we should attack the Queen. I think that will result in more deaths. If the result is to kill the Queen, perhaps get some justice, and escape with as many as we can, then that possibly could work.
I don't know the surface world as well as you do. And frankly, I'm a bit hesitant to make any decision in a way that's uncharacteristic for me.
The surface world is large, with wide variety of peoples and places. Given time and persistence, we could find a new home, but it would be hard times in the short term.
She just kind of sighs. I don't know, daughter.
Not having the enmity of our neighbors, which the surface elves would be if we did that, would certainly make it easier.
I suspect that many of our people will die as we trek across the globe as a wandering nation with no resources or relationships.
Well, if that doesn't appeal to you, Khuros said she made inroads with diplomacy with the other houses. You could perhaps explore that as well if you haven't already burned those bridges.
I think those bridges have been burned, as the phrasing would perhaps be. I won't negotiate with those creatures.
Well, perhaps the move is to be ready to attack the Queen tomorrow if we don't get answers that we like, and if she is willing to negotiate in good faith and give us something that makes sense, we can choose that path. Maybe not predetermine a path, because she may say something that surprises us.
I suspect that they're going to want us to have some type of person to offer based on what you described before. I don't know much of what Akora might be actually planning.
I don't know how many followers she has, or who she's spoken to, or anything beyond what I've told you.
She just kind of sighs and doesn't seem very enthusiastic about her options. Well, I suppose in the morning then, will your allies be meeting us there?
That is the plan, yes.
Very well, then will you be staying the night here?
I believe that is the plan, yes. I will raise an eyebrow at Koji. Did we plan on resting here?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Does anyone have anything else they wanted to do before the day ends?
Yeah, I want to sneak around and kill the sister.
Which one?
The wrong one, thinking it's the right one.
I got her. That's not her. Oh.
Chaos!
That's just a slave.
That's just Andrea. Damn it!
Yeah, nothing else for me.
Interesting.
I will suggest to Koji that we stay in the same quarters, though, just in case some assassins try to come for me or him.
I'll agree to that. Yeah.
And then I am not going to leave. We're not going to leave in the morning when we're going to leave. We're going to leave earlier than that.
Okay. With your mother?
No, I thought we were going to go separately with them, or Thomas, or we were going to go with them. I thought we were going to meet them.
We're all gonna. You could go early if you wanted to. I don't see why you couldn't.
Yes, I'm going to go earlier. We're going to go earlier. We'll meet them there.
All right.
So I don't get seized up by a bunch of elite guards and offered as a sacrificial lamb.
That's thinking
That
ahead
makes
right there.
In the morning, at some point, you would be suddenly approached by your sister Akora, who'd say, "Have you given any thought to my proposition?"
I see. As the problem with your plan is I don't trust any of the members of the Drow houses either.
I'm not asking you to trust them. I was only asking you to trust me and to know that I've handled it.
No.
Have we ever trusted each other?
I should be stronger if we started.
Perhaps. I think it's not relevant though, as I don't plan on staying in this place very much longer.
You're being very foolish.
It would not be the first time. Be careful, sister.
You as well. Storms off.
As we're walking, I'll say to Koji, I think I might have to kill her the next time we run into her.
This undercommon place. I don't like it.
It's exhausting, isn't it?
What did she say?
Yes,
What?
it is.
Donde está el baño? Cool. Well, then I guess the rest of you would meet up on the surface in the morning.
Yep,
Mhm.
we're gonna leave out of the Underdark a different route than which we came in.
So, a little bit earlier than we planned on leaving, we'll accompany the warship away from the city in the, in our ship. And then eventually, once we feel like they're at least a couple hours away from the city, we'll double back and we'll go to the meeting place with our ship.
Makes sense to me.
And we'll be keeping an eye out on our way back to make sure there was no one pursuing the warship to try to take it over.
Cool.
I'll have our new captain write their name in our books so I can message them. tell them when to come back.
The hostage captain?
That, well, yes. And I mean, obviously I'm going to have, Tim and Lyle's names in the book. So I'll probably just message them, but...
The captain that you guys had kind of taken hostage would request to either be released or put on payroll.
All right, I'm going to ask them if they're familiar with the concept of being a
Slave.
No, a captive of war.
Say, no, I've never been a captive of anything.
Oh, well.
But I'd imagine if you're taking me captive and then leaving, I am then free. And
Oh.
you're leaving me with my ship.
We're not leaving. We're leaving plenty of our own loyalists here on the ship that will make sure that you stay in line with us. But we'll discuss it when we get back. If you serve us loyally, I'm sure you'll be compensated well. In the meantime, you're not going very far. You're traveling away long enough for us to have this meeting and then coming back. Assuming you come back and you're interested in...
If you want me to pilot at my full capabilities, I think there would be better motivation than...
What is your offer?
500 gold pieces.
For what period? For what amount of time?
Well, for me to complete this mission and then leave the ship without telling Grimda, the CEO of the company who owns the ship. Is it Forge Flight Mercantile? Stand by.
Honestly, if we're buying that sky ship for 500 gold, that's fucking cheap.
We're not
Yeah,
buying.
Forge Flight Mercantile.
We're not buying the ship. We're buying her silence.
Well, 500 gold, I'll fly the ship for this one mission, and then after that you'll have to find a new pilot, but I won't immediately report to Grimda what happened to her ship. I will say it was taken by the Drow Nation and not the Frantic Fish 5.
Do we want that to come back down on the Drow, though? I mean, that's kind of shitty.
Hold on, I'm working on a counter offer here. Give me a second.
All right.
I'm just thinking to myself, if Ziv's there, she's like, let's just throw her overboard, and then we don't have to worry about her.
Then who would pilot the ship?
Somebody will figure it out.
Oh no, the ship's falling out of the sky.
Are you currently contracted with their mercenary crew, or are you?
I am. I have a contract for 12 gold pieces every 10 days.
How much is that a year, Thomas?
That's a great question.
We work in salary.
400. That's 480. Oh wait, hang on.
So she wants like a year's salary immediately,
Yes.
just for one mission.
And for her silence, yes.
And we have a captain on our ship, right? It was that guy that
Yeah, you have Captain Monty.
Gilly had okay.
There you go. Throw her overboard and promote that guy.
Well, he's already flying one ship, so you would need someone to fly your other ship.
Well, we haven't decided if we're keeping this ship or giving it back. I'm going to tell her that this is still very early in our planning process. We're not sure if we're planning on keeping this ship, giving it back to Grimda, or what our plans are. But in the meantime, 500 gold is a bit steep for such a simple mission. All you're doing is flying it out and bringing it back. I can assure you that if you are loyal to us, you will be well compensated. I'll be willing to agree that if we end up taking you under our employ long term, we'll be willing to pay you 15 gold a 10-day in perpetuity to work for us.
Make a persuasion check.
Sure. $34.
That's pretty persuasive.
I could be amicable to such a deal.
It's gonna be like dealing with Callista persuasions all over again, Thomas.
At that, yeah,
God, this guy's hat looks so good.
it does. I'm saying, you know,
He's got
and
that magic charisma hat.
and let's not forget the boon of working under a group of mercenaries that are nigh undefeatable. Yeah, I can't imagine a safer position to be in working for our crew.
One member has.
That's
punch.
true. We've never let an employee under us die in some kind of mission before.
Never lost. Never lost. We're undefeated.
Cool.
And I don't know what it costs to pay the entire crew, but I can give her the 15 gold immediately, just in good faith.
We have never lost our feet.
He would happily accept the 15 gold.
So, with the people that we are leaving on the ship, on the warship, assuming that we're leaving Tim and Lyle there, do we feel like, do we feel like they will be able to handle the crew that is on the ship? Or do we feel like the crew that we're leaving on the ship is at all any match for just Tim and Lyle?
So basically just Lyle, because Tim won't really do anything.
Well, most of the crew on the ship is from our other ship.
Yeah, we brought him over, right? Other than
Yeah.
that captain.
So the captain is maybe loyal to us. Hopefully is, because, you know, I just persuaded the shit out of her. But
There's still Grask, and unless he gets broke free
oh,
or
we're
something.
taking all of the captives with us on our ship down to the meeting, because we'd be willing to turn them over if the negotiations go well.
I mean, I did offer them already. They didn't seem to want the mercenaries back, remember?
But yeah, no, we're
They-
not.
they
We're
did
not
say it
leaving the
depends on-
mercenaries we captured on the warship. No way.
They did say it depends on how negotiations go.
Yeah. those
You
guys
guys would also have gotten the impression that they don't really want the mercenaries
that failed.
knowing about their scapegoat lies plan, which is
Why don't we
they-
just take him down to the surface and just let him go then? Get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really need them as prisoners of war. They're not worth anything to us. So yeah,
They're a liability
I
to
think
have,
that's
actually.
the right plan. We
just dump them in the woods somewhere.
Well, probably
free to go.
wherever we go to meet the war matron to pick you guys up before we go to the meeting. Yeah, we'll just drop them off on the way somewhere near the outskirts of the city. We're not landing in the city, obviously, but
Grask would say, "I'm surprised that you're letting us go, but
it seemed like the
Thank you,
honorable
I
thing
will-
to do. We didn't want to kill you. We wanted to take the ship.
kind of nods. Well, thank you for my life," and he
I mean,
kind of reaches
do
his
you,
hand out for a handshake.
I would
do you
shake
want
his
us to
hand.
kill you? We could kill you.
Never too
I
late.
mean, if that's what you want.
I already saved him once, so don't throw away me saving him. Oh, I'm not there. I can't say anything.
I have no doubt you're capable of it. I'm just surprised that you made that choice.
Well, you think we're like bad guys?
I mean, to be fair, we
Yes.
did throw him over the edge.
And then our heads all explode. Wait a minute. Are we the
He says we're
Wild
bad guys. I'm gonna
person.
punch him in the mouth, but not hurt him other than that.
That's not making me think otherwise.
Well, I'm still letting you live.
When your morals are questioned, you use violence. That's not a sign of a good person.
Look, we're complicated, okay?
I'm sorry I hurt you. There.
Nope, damage done already.
Kind of nods, and he would take the mercenaries and skedaddle.
Better luck next time, friend.
Believe me, if I am my way, our paths will never cross again.
Fair enough.
Well, if our paths do cross again, remember how nice.
Next, if our paths cross again and we're enemies, I will simply surrender and hope to live.
That probably will work.
That's good.
I mean,
he's learning.
We don't kill people for the fun of it.
We
In
actually,
fact,
yeah,
I tend to go out of my way to not kill people.
Yeah, we would have preferred to kill no one to take that shit.
Ziv isn't there.
I know. It's funny. She's like, eh.
Ziv's ears are burning.
But, you know, when people are trying to kill you, sometimes it's unavoidable. Unfortunately.
I'm gonna take a break. I'm having a sugar low.
All right. You guys want to take a
Right.
fiver before and then we'll do the meeting?
Sounds
Sure.
good.
Sure.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I too am back.
I'm back.
Back in the needle groove.
I'm surprised I'm back as early as, or earlier than others.
I'm back.
Who's not back?
Lion and Marcus.
They're all eating out those pumpkins.
I've already forgotten the name of that character that has that accent.
Oh,
Tough. There it is.
Tough, yeah. My boy.
Your boy with the speech impediment.
Hey, that demons, it's me, your boy.
It's me, your boy.
First name Tough, last name Not So.
This music's from Game of Thrones. I remember it.
Yep.
No, it's not.
You're right. It's from Skyrim.
No, it's right before he said, "Brace yourself, winter is coming."
Skyrim's not even that good. It's way overrated.
I agree wholeheartedly. I think Skyrim is overrated as fuck.
I mean, it
popular.
certainly doesn't need to. It doesn't need to be this popular. What?
If anything, it's
14
just
years,
okay.
15 years after its release.
It's not that impressive anymore. It's just kind of a.
After
mid-
5 releases or however many.
After
Yeah.
playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, yeah, Skyrim wasn't that good.
So the one I put up against it's The Witcher 3,
Sure.
and it
That one's good too.
smashes it. It's not close.
Well, is everybody back then? Is Marcus here? I could see Marcus.
Damn it, Marcus.
God damn it.
Damn it, Bob.
That tears it. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Sorry, I'm back. Took longer to eat all of Thomas's pumpkins than I thought.
You heard some of that, huh?
Oh, I heard all of it.
Very.
And didn't you have like 300 mods for Skyrim?
No. No, when I the last time I played Skyrim, I was using 963 mods.
It's a lot of mods. It's exhausting.
And that's what it took to make the game interesting for me to play. Because I started finding Skyrim very stale.
And I thought I had a lot of Stardew Valley mods.
To be fair, a bunch of those mods were like a visual overhaul mod pack. And like it'd be like one mod makes rope look good, one mod makes bottles look good. So I downloaded a bunch of those in a pack.
Sure.
But I spent 2 days modding the game, played it for like 4 hours, and went, I'm done. And then uninstalled it.
Give me just one more second here.
One Mississippi.
Thomas is beefing up the queen for when we kill her.
All right. Meeting time.
Yes, Marcus, but to quote you, which queen?
Yeah.
Hey, they're having that conversation in Undercom. I didn't know which queen she was talking
So
about.
SaturDenD, right before the TPK in Campaign 3, what was your plan going into the meeting? Well, we didn't really have one. That was the
We didn't
plan.
really have a plan. That's not really a planning party.
We were just kind of winging it. We're going to see how the meeting went and just kind of go from there.
To be
We
fair,
run on
we have
instinct.
we have played several parties that could be defined as not the planning party.
That's true.
The only real planning party we had was Khuros 1. And all of our plans went perfectly.
For the most
I
part,
mean,
they
look,
did.
The one plan went perfectly.
you know, we
I've watched that through several times. It didn't go perfectly. There was some masterful, like last minute improv that made that work.
You guys killing that wizard too. That was a good plan.
That was a good plan.
Yeah, was that
Or when you
was that
guys
Khuros
massacred
where
all.
where we were SEAL Team 6 with the silent spells? Was that?
No, that was
Khuros?
Strahd.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Where that
the,
power-
Or that
the-
poor lich got caught into a small room with us, and we
Remember that time we snuck
pummeled
up
him
on
into
that?
oblivion.
That campaign is designed with so many wizards with no minions. I don't understand why. And now, like looking back, like there's so many encounters where it's like wizard with no minions. It's just like, well, okay, we're just gonna beat the shit out of it.
Yeah.
well, like it was, I think at least two of us knew the silence spell, and we
Yeah.
made very, very liberal use
I
of that
can't-
spell.
I cast silence. The mage mouths silently, shit.
You're right.
Wait. But nothing's
Wait.
Cool. Well, you guys drop off at the meeting spot. A little while would go by before you're met by your mother and 3 of her guards, including one of whom who's a drider. And after a little while, emerging from the woods, you would see the Queen, Risha Sorsana, flanked by the acting commander she had before, as well as the 2 representatives that you'd seen before on the ship. A handful of guards, a wizard, and one other person who you guys would recognize, the Dragonborn you guys had previously encountered from the Enclave of Dragons.
Interesting. The one we let live?
Yep.
What was our thing with him again?
Ah,
That's what
Was
we
he,
get
like,
for letting
after
people
Kijo?
live.
He was trying to arrest Koji and
Trying to
Kijo,
arrest Koji, right? Yeah.
and you guys let him live, and he vowed that he would come back and arrest you even harder.
Interesting. All right. I'm gonna arrest you even more than this time. Well, that won't be hard. You didn't arrest us at all this time.
Yeah,
Maybe
what's
you'll get
more
one
than
tough
0?
The Queen would have. Where? How are you guys like standing for this?
Is
I don't know. There's no.
the is the War Matron with us?
Yes, she is there with a handful of her guards.
Would be basically playing the role of Ziv's guard.
Well, I mean, I honestly don't have a lot to say. It's frankly between them, unless.
Well,
I mean, are you guys in like the back, like letting the Queen talk, or?
Yeah, I would just step back and let them do it.
I don't think we should be more than like 50 feet away, but
Yeah, we're close, but not.
I
like,
mean,
far.
we're still
we're gonna go
court
stand
side
right
seats,
in the
but
middle.
an involved party.
We're they're courtside seats, but we're not on the court. You know.
You don't want to be at the 50-yard line?
Yeah, we're on the bench right now.
Queen Sorsana would say, "I appreciate you coming to meet with me, War Matron.
Insight check.
Wow. It's good. We're on our game.
Are you rolling insight?
Yeah, what if you roll insight?
Oh, I was joking around, but sure, I'll roll insight. Why not?
I mean, it does make sense.
Oh, character sheet, why are you being so slow?
I know mine was a little slow too.
Insight 21, actually. Hey, not bad.
Not bad.
Hard to read.
Shocker.
Thomas is grading that on a curve from my 34, I think.
Grading that on a curve.
You're ruining it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
We're switching to Pathfinder rules.
21 hard to read is pretty crazy, though. That was the point of my joke.
Raleigh says, I only come asking for my people to live. I don't want to bury what remains of my house. The Queen of Esseray says, my people are demanding justice, not mercy, and I can't afford to look weak. Every ally would question us. That's the truth of it. And the Queen says, my liaison for the previous meeting had told me you would. She kind of looks over at the other people from the other nations there. Give up who's responsible for these attacks so that we could have peace. You decided to do that?
Which queen is saying this?
The Queen of Esseray.
The murderous whore.
Did we say that? I don't remember us saying.
Doesn't sound accurate, because that implication could mean us.
I mean, if we were
Could
going
be
to Ziv's response earlier, wouldn't we be holding up a mirror if that was our plan?
And the war matron, the drow, kind of looks back at your group and says, I have considered it. But I would need more guarantees for my people if I were to do something like that. And the Queen of Esseray says, well, I must be honest with you. The fact is that your daughter there, she killed a great number of my people. And I can't afford to look weak, but I would perhaps be more amenable to peace talks if, as a show of good faith, you would turn her over to be arrested and stand trial. And additionally, my other associate here, and she points towards the Red Dragonborn, has the authority on behalf of the Enclave of Dragons to arrest 2 others in her party.
Has he told you how we let him live last time he tried to?
He did. He very transparent about his situation.
I'm gonna lean over to Alex and whisper, "Hey, at least no one's looking to get after us."
We're safe.
I'm gonna look directly at the red dragonborn and say, "Did you deliver my message?"
He would say, on my honor, I have not been able to make it home. I could not live with the dishonor of returning home with my friends dead and you not in custody.
Well, yes, they would know what the failure that you are.
Seems like you're dishonored either way then, huh?
I just let out a heavy sigh.
And the queen says, I am tempted to take drastic action to eliminate you and your daughter, and or eliminate you, kidnap your daughter and her friends, and install a new regime that would be more amenable to peace. I have spoken to your other daughter, Akora. She has offered to step into that role if you were to be deposed.
That's.
I think to myself.
That's not what she told Zibs.
I'm gonna whisper to Kijo. Told you.
I was I there for? I wasn't there for that.
No, I meant the elves not negotiating in good faith for peace.
I mean, it sounds like your sister has offered your mother to capture you to capture your mother, and the queen to kill both of you. So she's kind of playing all sides.
Made deals
sounds right.
with the other elves. Yeah, she's just playing every side of every coin. Like I said, that's why I said smart. Thinking to myself, wow, she's impressive. I should try to make a deal with her.
What is my mother doing?
She looks a little upset at the news about her daughter and just says, well, I had come here expecting some type of negotiation, but I understood that us all just killing each other was, of course, on the table. I don't think all of us will get out of here alive, certainly. And the Queen of Esra would say, no, I think not. But I must admit, I'm at a bit of a loss as to what else to do. I don't see another solution. Besides, us killing all of you and then using that narrative to drive forward towards peace. Our goals seem... I don't see any way for our goals to be compatible at this time.
Thought you were gonna have talks in good faith. Doesn't seem like it.
The only other route I can see would be for you to join forces, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
No, I don't think so, and... well, frankly, I wouldn't feel comfortable letting all of you walk away after the number of our people that died in your attack.
You see, the problem with all of this is the real person who's ultimately responsible is the one who's trying to dodge responsibility the hardest. Whose decision was it to put that contraption right under the capital of all of her people?
It also seems to be putting the least amount of effort into finding a fair and balanced result to that. Instead, is just willing to shift the blame to whoever she can.
Solely so she can remain in power, just like they accuse the Drow of doing constantly.
It would be quite selfish of me to take accountability for that series of events. It would leave the nation fractured. I can't do that. I must maintain my innocence to keep the nation together.
That is true. I do recognize that she is accurate and that most of her underlings that we have dealt with have been incompetent. So that is true.
If your nation crumbles under just that, then your nation is not well off.
But rather than shifting the blame to someone who is not interested in harming you further, why not shift the blame to somebody who does mean you harm in the future, a mutual enemy? Doesn't that seem more logical and more productive in the long run?
Well, we have no desire to fight another war after this. And your daughter Akora, frankly, made a very compelling argument that she could act as a liaison and keep peace between us and the other Drow nations.
My sister Akora is a very talented liar.
As am I.
Well, we know.
Yes, but trusting in a dishonest person is like building your house on water.
Well, I think all of us are dishonest people here, so... but we're trying to trust each other,
Are we? Are we trying to trust each other?
I thought we were, but I don't see another solution. I can't let your people simply leave without looking weak in front of my people. And also, if you're correct that there's these other drow nations that want war, then having you leave really doesn't make anything different for us.
Sure it does. All of the soldiers that we'll kill will be ready to fight them instead of us. For a good leader, you're pretty short-sighted.
What's one long war or multiple smaller wars? It doesn't really make much of a difference.
I'm sure your people would disagree with that.
Well, that's not for them to decide, as I tend to know what's best for them, I think.
Of course, of course. What's best for them is what's best for you, right?
Important part of leadership is knowing what you need to trust your people with.
Are you sure you're not my sister?
I am not.
I think we are closer than you'll admit. I'm considering writing down the words that you're spewing in a textbook to show to my own daughters.
But
how do we sell in drow society?
Quite simply, I don't see that you're offering much for my people and my nation.
What if your two houses were to join forces together to fight the other drow houses?
I mean, what is more drow to fight? We really don't need the help. We're frankly winning the war.
Well, and frankly, she's proven that we obviously can't turn our backs on them. Their people are not trustworthy anyway.
I mean, you would likely be losing the war if we were to use the tool that we acquired but a couple days ago. Seems like a tide turner, if you ask me.
Well, yes, but if we were to kill you all here, then we don't much have to worry about it.
It's assuming we're the only ones available to use that tool, but...
We did leave some people behind who could bombard your city if we all died here.
Oh, that won't work, Kijo. She doesn't care about how many of her people die, very obviously. We've miscalculated greatly.
You're also assuming that you all would be the ones to walk away from this encounter victoriously. Got a couple dragons that I would like to introduce you to in the afterlife, if you're sure of that outcome.
Yes, I have heard the tales of Kijo the Dragon Slayer from my intelligence gathering. It's impressive. I don't know that we would all emerge unscathed.
She does need to gather a lot of intelligence.
Doesn't have much around.
Seems to me like the real contest here would be between your party and the War Matrons. The X Factor is the band of mercenaries standing on the side that are trying to keep you two from killing each other.
Indeed. Also brought, of course, and you guys can look over behind you and you see a Khuros emerge with a small group of drow that are loyal to her as well. I think a lot of us are likely to die, but frankly, I don't see another solution at this point. I don't think there's any way for us to negotiate in good faith, given that we're all liars.
I'm gonna draw on fire at her.
All right.
I guess Ziv didn't see one either.
I mean,
To be fair, Ziv has been saying all along there's no point in negotiating for peace with them.
I'll have you guys roll initiative. You can position yourselves wherever you would be in the red box.
Can I have double advantage for my initiative?
Don't you already have triple advantage?
No, not for
No,
now.
you did double. Went from 11 to 22. That's a double. Somewhere in this.
Hey, good roll.
hey,
Joe.
you and me are
Hey.
going at the same time.
Do we have the same dex bonus too?
What is your dex?
+5?
+6.
Nice.
I have a 22 dex.
The hell is my token? There I am.
That was the initiative order thing.
Hey!
Right, one.
Damn.
My music up here.
Yeah, we
We
were
rolled
ready.
some pretty
we were
baller
ready to fight.
initiative.
It's a nat
Except for
20.
me.
Koji,
Mine's actually just a
Koji's
9.
like, look, a butterfly. Damn, even Alex was ready.
Yeah. What do you mean even Alex? That's
I
just
mean,
rude.
Alex has advantage on it, so he should always.
I
be
do.
ready.
I am always ready. It's just whether or not I have something to do.
He's
Whether I
always
turn it
he's
to a
always
plant
ready to
pod.
tank the floor.
I think I'd be like right here next to Earth here.
Yeah, I would want you to be between me and most of the hostiles. That's for sure.
And we already were, you were already whispering to me, so it makes sense I'd actually be next to you. Conspiratorial whispering happening.
I need a bigger picture of the battlefield for context on where I would be. Oh, I see. So it's Cora coming in behind us.
Yes. Oh my god, I didn't realize how many initiatives I'm gonna have to roll.
Yep.
The answer to that is yes.
Alright, so who's more important to let Ziv kill? The queen or the betraying sister?
That's the correct order. You have it in the right order. She
Okay.
would expect her sister to betray her. That's the.
Yeah. You definitely expect it, but that doesn't mean
That's
you don't
that's
want
just the order.
punished
And he even
for it.
Look,
She, although you weren't there, she even told Kijo, next time I see her, I think we're gonna have to kill her.
I mean that
That's true.
betrayal isn't necessarily grounds for murder. At this point, like that's just what they expect from each other. So really,
All right, here we go. This
they
is
both
gonna be a
live.
shit
It's like,
show.
well, I mean, we kind of knew that when we flew here.
I can't wait to turn into a flower pot.
Well, Ziv, I will let you.
Maybe I
make
don't
your-
want you to be right next to me.
Kijo actually does go first. She does beat me. She has the tiebreaker. Do we have our full rest bonus or no?
I know I don't.
No, because we had
No,
that fight on the
fought
ship.
pretty recently. Yeah.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. It's all coming.
I like the idea that Kijo is so ready that as Ziv starts
That's
to
true.
draw the
She
gun,
knew it was coming.
Kijo goes into action first. Narratively, that works out great.
We're gonna find out very quickly how powerful she is by how hard Kijo gets slapped around right now.
I can't quite make it to her.
Did you make your attack, Ziv? You can make your attack if you would like.
I would have been like right beside Ziv though.
He did say set us up, so I mean it makes sense that you would put yourself in the range to attack.
Yeah, I mean, I said you guys could move around a little bit to kind of position yourself where you'd be, but
Yeah, my speed's 50, so I'm running straight up to the queen.
since there's a couple different drow, the blue ones are the ones that are against you. I gave them little blue bad guy dots.
Those the ones the oh okay. Are they all Drow Inquisitor? Oh, I see. You have Drow Loyalist and then Drow Inquisitor. So the Inquisitors are our friends.
Yes, there's an Inquisitor and a Shadow Blade that are your friends.
Okay.
You know, the real bad guy in all of this is Minwei, who sent all of us here to slaughter each other. She'll be the only Drow sister left to run the house.
The real bad guy in all this is the DM realizing how many fucking character sheets he has to control.
How many monitors, Thomas? Do you only have one?
Hey,
I have two monitors.
look at the bright side,
25 to
guys.
hit.
Wait, Ziv, you need to make your attack first.
I'm waiting for Kijo. Kijo goes first.
All right, 25.
I'm assuming we're not getting a surprise.
25 will hit.
No, there's no surprise.
Like there's no way she's surprised.
Everyone's
Like
prepared.
everyone was like tensing their muscles ready to attack.
Yeah.
So 25 hits.
That's why there's so many
I
initiatives
will
above a 20 here.
I will attempt a stunning strike. DC 17
are.
con save.
Look at the bright side, though, guys. Like, we had to feel a little bit bad about what happened beneath the city. This, we legitimately tried our best to avoid this
I
outcome.
know.
So I don't
It
have
is.
to feel bad at all about
She's a
slaughtering these
legendary
people.
resist.
Ziv tried really hard, even though she thought it was all going to end up like this anyway.
Yeah.
I said so from the beginning.
Attack 2. Does a 19 hit?
19 will hit.
She hasn't started
I'm-
blade singing yet, that's why.
I am going to attempt to grapple her. The DC to beat on that.
Athletics or acrobatics? I don't remember.
It can be either to avoid the grapple. The DC is 19.
He's grappled.
Okay. I am going to use a key point to flurry of blows. So all 3 of these are going to be at advantage.
So when you flurry
There's a
blows,
crit.
it's got to be unarmed though.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, you can't flurry blows with the spear.
Well, my that's still 2 crits. So I'll just roll this last one as martial arts melee. So 2 crits and a 22 to hit.
Those will all hit.
All right, I'm gonna have to do the crit damage manually on that other one. Let's see. So 12 damage, and oh wait, yeah, that's martial arts melee. So martial arts melee is a D10 plus 6. So that's 2d10 for the crit, right?
Yeah.
The spear actually has a higher chance to hit, but my martial arts
Does more damage. Or has
does
the
more
potential to do
damage.
more damage.
Actually, the spear I think will start using my martial arts die, won't it?
If it's a monk weapon,
It is, yeah.
it would, right?
So it'll
Right.
start
Okay.
using my martial arts die.
Also, that
So-
first attack roll you did was only a D6 plus 6 for that 12 damage. It's
Really?
not rolling it's not rolling the D10.
Where am I seeing? Where? Damage. Yeah, it is. It should be rolling a D10. Why isn't it? It says it's a D10.
I don't know, but just keep things moving because this might take a minute. Let's just roll it manually for now.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay. It's 1d10 plus 6. So 14 damage on the unarmed strike.
So is that
And the
instead of the
spear.
12?
Yeah, instead of the 12, it's 14. And this is 2d10 plus 6. So this is the first crit. 16. And 22. But I get 3 unarmed attack. So wait. So the first Howling Spear was a crit. So the first 2 crits are Howling Spear. Because they're not. Right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So okay, the first attack was Howling Spear. She passed the con save. The second attack was Howling Spear, and that's when I grappled her.
Yep. And then you did the crits after.
I didn't do the damage on the second Howling Spear. So 9 damage for that, and then these are the 3.
No, 61 total.
So that's 30, 52, 61. Yep, 61 total damage. Force damage if it matters, and she is grappled.
All right, I load up my +3 bolt.
That's some dragon killing damage right there.
All right, I'm not gonna bother re-rolling because it started in.
Jeez.
54 damage.
My God.
And I mark down 1 plus bolt. And then I will move to here. That's my turn.
Alex?
All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna go stand.
Somebody's got to guard the back, man.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a
gonna-
lot.
I'm
There's a
gonna
lot
right
running
here.
back there.
And then I'm gonna rage.
And hopefully you will cast Fireball when you rage right now. That would be amazing.
There are options. That's not one of them, I don't think. 24. Do I want?
My
Okay,
favorite
hang
number.
on.
Do you turn into a flower?
No, I can swap places with someone within 60 feet.
I don't know that you'd want to do that.
Anyone but me. Anyone but me.
Here you go.
There's like,
You're delivered to the
Oh,
battle.
son of a
What
bitch!
does it do with the Drider? Drider just popped up.
Oh, that's a really cool idea.
Or you could bring Koji into the middle of it,
Ooh.
hypothetically. I don't know if that's what Koji would want.
I don't know if it's what Koji would want either. And I don't know that I'd have time to ask.
No, this is
yeah,
happening right now.
I'll swap with the Drider. Assuming he's within 60 feet.
That's funny.
So when I rage, I get to move half my movement for free. So I'm gonna move 40 feet back down. Or 20 feet, not 40 feet. And then I still have, I think it was 5 feet left of my original movement.
I guess that's the bummer, is that ranged attack.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my action to cast. Oh no, I'm raging. I already raged. I'm not going to cast anything because I can't. I'm just going to use my action to dash. And I'm going to get back in there.
All right.
Go right there. And that'll be my turn.
This guy will dash to there.
I would have really liked to have, like, you know, nuked everything around me. Someday it'll happen.
Fine. Someday. Someday.
You know, worst case, if I'm gonna die, I'll just open up the puzzle box.
Take everyone with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's a relatively slow death. If you survive the, like, immediate burst of damage, it won't kill you very quickly.
Yes, that's true, but
If
not
you
just
survive the
saved.
initial, like, 12d6 damage,
and
that
all the saves
buffs
on
you
it.
in many ways. Death Lance, that's cool.
Earthier.
Alright, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my Ring of Spell Scoring. I'm going to use one of the charges to cast Hex on Risha Sorasana, Queen, giving her disadvantage on dexterity checks. So she wants to try to use her acrobatics to get out of.
She can't get out of grapple with acrobatics. She has to use athletics to get out.
Okay, never mind. Then in that case, I would know that, so I'll make it strength. Also, her AC is now 1 lower because of the hex bonus that I have. And then go ahead and Eldritch Blast
These are at advantage because I have her grappled.
her twice. Or 3 times now. So 30, 35, 36.
Yeah.
And let's
Those
see.
will all just barely hit.
Yeah. And I have Hex on there, so let me make sure I got that checked. Should be Agonizing and Hex. And, yep. $18 for the first, 14 for the second, and 15 for the third. So 47.
He hates it. Is that all for you?
I'll just move a little closer to the middle. And then, yep, that's it.
Yeah, get him, Trader.
This guy's gonna attack me. Oh, nope, he's gonna move past me.
He's gonna attack you.
Okay.
There's no con save or anything like that for grapple, is there?
No.
I didn't think so.
I think those miss.
Those very much miss.
They would miss me, actually. That's saying something.
At the end of his turn, Risha Sorsana will use 2 legendary actions to cast Freedom of Movement on herself.
Ooh. Spicy.
Something I might have counterspelled in a different campaign. But since that's been neutered,
This guy's gonna start blade singing, and he's gonna cast Hold Person at Kijo.
So
I don't know why that's an attack roll.
Hold up. Freedom of movement. It says spells and other magical effects can reduce the target's movement, and
It also says the target can also spend 5 feet of movement to automatically escape from non-magical restraints.
okay. So that costs 5 feet of movement then.
Yeah.
Well, she can't move yet 'cause it's not her turn, but she has that on her now. It's a DC 16 Wisdom save for Hold Person on you, Kijo.
And there's advantage?
No,
There's not
It's-
advantage.
there should have been. I don't know why it rolled. It's not
Ignore
a roll.
the attack roll.
Okay. That will not affect me. I have a +4 to my save. Oh wait, I gotta roll. Never mind. I'm an idiot.
Please.
It's been a while since we played. Yeah.
I have to roll?
21. That will not affect me.
Silvery barbs.
So it will not.
Over.
Come on, Thomas, why aren't you using silvery barbs?
I know.
How long does freedom of movement last for?
1 hour.
1 hour.
And it's not concentration.
You just gotta punch her until she drops concentration.
Oh wait a second. I've got a thing.
but it's not
Let me.
concentration.
No,
me
you just
check.
gotta punch her until she goes unconscious.
Until she's dead. I think that was already the plan.
But it doesn't end when she's unconscious.
Okay.
It ends when she's dead. Named characters get their named characters get saving throws, don't they, Thomas?
Yes, always.
Wall of ice.
Wall of ice.
Boo. Well, we did what we could. So now it's up to them.
I mean, we did drop 140 damage on her on the first 2 rounds of combat.
Yeah,
Just
it's-
jump over it.
It's fine. Koji can handle this.
You might be able to angle it to.
You mean
like,
Kijo?
split those two
Yeah, that's
people up. I don't know.
Yeah, she wouldn't want to damage her people, though.
You sure she wouldn't?
Pretty sure.
Not these people.
This guy shoots at Kijo twice. 23, 16.
23 will hit.
You'll action surge for 2
Rifle.
more.
Is that Darren Puffshot with his hunting rifle?
Yeah.
Wow.
3 hits. Let's see. How much am I going to
53
reduce that?
damages.
How much am I going to reduce that damage by? Where is it?
1d10 plus dex and monk.
So that's 9. My monk level is 11, and my dex is 6. So I take.
You can reduce the first one completely.
Yeah, I'm reducing the first one fully, so that's 31 damage that I take instead.
Can you deflect it if you reduce it fully?
I could throw it back at him with a key point. I could redirect it.
I'll say, can't you redirect it into like?
Yeah, I'm gonna redirect that. It takes a key point. So how does that work? Let me see, because I don't really normally do that, but I've got enough key points now.
I think you just roll the attack, and then you use your martial
Deflect
arts die
attack.
as the damage.
You so choose a creature you see within 5 feet of yourself, or attack with melee, or a creature you can see within 6 feet of yourself. That is.
It has to succeed on a dex save or take damage equal to 2 damage rolls of my martial art die plus my dex mod. So I'm I'm redirecting that into Queen What's Her Nuts.
Man, that's gonna
So
look
she-
so good on the cartoon when you like palm strike this bullet into the queen.
So she has to roll a dex save. I'm assuming against my martial arts thing, which she fails.
failed.
Dude, I'm really terrible. Oh my
You are.
god.
You just deflected a bullet into her face.
I
That dwarf
mean-
just shot the queen.
I mean, you're rolling terribly because the queen is terrible and doing terrible things.
That's
She deserves it.
so.
It's
I
her
forgot to
conscience
add
getting in the way.
I
Yeah.
forgot to add my dex to it, so that my dex is +6, so that'd be 20 damage. And she has to make a con save at disadvantage to maintain concentration because I have Mage Slayer
Concentration on what?
on freedom of
It's
movement.
not
That's not a
concentration.
concentration. It's not
Oh,
concentration.
it's not concentration. Okay,
It's not
never mind.
concentration. No.
Never mind then.
War Matron's gonna bonus action dash and normal dash to get up to the wizard.
Is that the wizard, the one that cast the wall of ice right there?
Yeah.
All right.
In that case, I actually would have directed that at the. If I knew, I wouldn't know that necessarily because I don't know magic. I wouldn't know freedom
you
of
wouldn't
movement
know.
is concentration.
Krishna Sorasana casts mirror image and a whole bunch of duplicates of her up here.
Classic.
Double the number. Wow. Celestium mirror. That's cool.
So she gets 6 instead of 3 duplicates.
Pretty cool.
And then since she can freedom of movement away from the grapple,
It costs her 5 feet of movement to do it, but
Hiding in the corner like
That's-
a little bitch.
that's an interesting choice for a place to go. I probably wouldn't have gone there.
these attacks are on the Drider.
Oh man, Alex, you got a lot on your hands down there, bud.
That's okay. I'm raging at least.
And these 4 are at Alex.
Are
17,
they
18, 24, 14.
okay? 2 hits.
Oh, your AC is so much better.
Yeah, my AC is 17. I took off the armor and it went up a lot.
You take 2 damage.
Oh god, no, it's actually.
It was about the offhands that hit you.
I like how I take the second one, like, I can't make that one hurt less.
Dude, in the campaign, this whole melee down here is gonna be crazy.
In the cartoon.
Yeah, when we get our Amazon cartoon.
Yep.
Oh man. Let me get a lucky crit.
Ah!
Oh wait. I'm sorry. Before I get to use my reaction to re-roll my rage table when I took damage.
That 1 damage.
Yeah, well, technically 2 hits is the damage, but it's a reaction, so I can only 8.
Fireball.
I cast Magic Missile as a 5th level spell.
Oh, nice.
You could cast that on the queen.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking. What's the range? It's 120, right?
Yeah.
Or is it 90?
You don't have to be able to see him either. It's a target
I
within
know.
range that you're aware of. Magic Missile is very specific that way.
And it
Yeah,
goes around shit.
Yeah. Up and around.
So that's 5 darts.
At what
because
level?
first level magic missile's 3,
It's
so
3.
fifth level's gonna be
first
7.
level. I
This is
forgot.
going very different than I thought it would.
I'll be honest. I thought that it was a 3rd level spell.
And the best part is that
It's
goes
been
right
too
that goes
long.
right through her mirrors too. It's amazing.
So I believe this is the correct number.
Homing
74
beacons.
plus 7. 27 damage straight at the queen.
Unless she has a shield spell. Or actually,
I was gonna say that's why I didn't say anything. She should have a shield spell, which
She,
is
of
totally
course, has a shield spell.
And she hasn't used her reaction yet.
If she's her grandmother's granddaughter, she has a shield spell.
For some reason, there's certain things I'm clicking on. I've never seen this before on Roll20. It says bad brew error. Connection got mixed up.
Same.
I've never seen that before in
Bad
Roll20.
batch
That means she
brew.
doesn't have shield.
She had a bad beard.
I keep getting the bad brew error, which is new.
The dwarves are upset that they're not involved in the campaign more.
But she has a shield. What the fuck? I don't know. It's like
It's okay, Thomas. You can just tell us shield. It's fine.
shield.
I don't know if you guys remember, that was actually Jarsali's at will spell. She had that spell mastery, just
Yeah.
perma. Shield.
It's a good spell.
wait, it's my
Yeah.
turn, Thomas.
It's probably the strongest level 1 spell in the game.
How tall is the ice shield?
Oh, jump it. Do it.
It is 10 feet high.
Can I jump that?
A running
It
jump?
depends.
Probably.
Uh.
But you have wings, so I don't know why you would.
You can
Yeah.
jump 3 plus your strength modifier.
That would be 9.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
So I will run. As I'm running, I will use my bonus action, pop my wings, and
Jump
then
9 feet in
dash.
the air, then pop your wings.
Yeah, I'll jump, pop my wings, get my little lift, and then I'll just land right behind Dagon here.
All right.
Earthier, we are currently tankless.
No, I've got my
You're fine.
tank.
There's just blades.
No, I've got my tank down there, Alex, who's taking all this stuff, and then this ice wall is our tank.
The queen will use all 3 of her legendary actions.
Ooh. Oh.
Does she have 3? She's already used 2.
Well, they
Yes, she has.
restart at the top of her turn.
Yeah.
Did she have
yeah,
her
Her
turn?
initiative is 11.
Okay.
No, it's at 20. It's at 20. The usually legendary actions reset at 20. Or no, that's lair actions. When do
No. Legendary actions are just at the end of your turn. They reset.
Oh, okay.
So she
Oh, yeah, she
moves
used it
over
before her
here,
turn.
makes an
Yeah, yeah.
attack, moves over here, makes an attack, and then moves back here.
Is she
She's
without?
about to embarrass herself.
The way Thomas has been rolling, but we're gonna jinx it because we're making so much fun.
That's on
Oh my
Koji,
god!
and that's on Kijo.
Oh, okay. Well, that second one made it.
So the first
it,
one was
though?
on Koji, the second
Yeah.
one was on me?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 33 hit
Yeah, no.
for 12 damage. Now it's Ziv's turn.
How much damage did I take earlier? Because for some reason it didn't stick. It was 30
At 18, you deflected, but I think there was a 12 after that.
31.
31?
Took 31, and then you just took 12 more.
I will use steady aim, and I will fire at this guy.
Yeah, 13 and 18.
Elven accuracy, 21.
21 will hit.
Excellent. Only 23 damage.
Oh, is that all?
That is all.
Oh, you know who didn't go? Akora didn't go for some reason.
Oh, you're right. She should
Oh,
go.
a bunch of people didn't go actually.
Tyrant Byron didn't go either. I think he was the first one up on the list that didn't go.
All right, well, we're just
Oh
keep
yeah,
everything
that
the same,
useless
he'll just
commander.
go.
By the way, that's the number 3 on my list, is useless commander.
Oh, it's Trent Byron, not Tyrant.
These attacks are all like Kijo. 15, 12,
Okay.
27.
I'm getting picked on. 1 hit.
I mean, you did fuck up the queen pretty good.
I'm less than half health now.
So is she?
And Akora will attack Alex.
What?
Oh.
Thomas, who casted Wall of Ice?
the wizard up here.
The wizard that the war matron's gonna wreck on her next turn.
Okay.
We hope.
15, 8, and 8 to hit Alex. Oh my
Strangely,
god.
those all miss.
Wow.
When you miss, then the guy that you're attacking, whose whole thing is to get hit and not worry about it.
Yeah, my job's suddenly much easier than it normally is.
That's it.
Kijo, you are up.
Okay. I'm going to risk attacks of opportunity to move to here. I'm sure all three are going to fire one off at me. Cool. Wait, so why don't you resolve the first guy that crit me first? Because you didn't roll his damage. Okay. We're going to use, so the other two miss. I'm going to use my reaction to deflect attacks. And that reduces it so it does no damage to me. I am going to spend 2 key points to cast darkness at my feet. I want it so that the border is right up against Trent and Diago and Koji, but not encroaching on them.
How big is it? 20 feet?
20 feet.
That's right.
And then I'm going to dump another
20-foot radius, right?
20-foot radius, yep. Yeah, I think it's 20-foot radius.
$15-foot radius.
Oh, 15-foot radius, okay. I was wrong. My thing doesn't actually show my darkness spell, it just
Right there?
shows that I can do it. Yeah, that looks good. And I'm using my, I'm doing a martial arts attack on her 3 times.
All right, you roll a d6 for each.
Why am I rolling? Well,
Is mirror images.
right. But I assume I have advantage because I assume she cannot see in magical darkness.
Correct, but you don't get advantage on the d6. The d6 is just to see if you hit a duplicate or not.
All right. So I don't roll any crits. How many d6?
1 for each attack.
So 3. 1, 2, and 6.
Getting the stupid error. Bad batch error. What does that even mean?
Oh.
The bad batch of brew.
That's what it's got a little icon like of a stinky potion.
I don't know.
Okay, well, it's just making me do things a slower way. It's fine. Let's see, mirror image.
I gotta assume one of those hits.
Oh, you have to roll a d6 for each remaining duplicates.
Oh, so how many d6s am I rolling?
Creature hits you with an attack roll. Roll a d6 for each of your remaining. Okay, so she has to roll them.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so she rolls.
I'm sure I hit her 3 times.
Okay, so that's a miss, 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 miss. Yep, you got rid of 3 duplicates.
So she has 6 left.
3 left.
She went from 3 to 6.
Oh.
Now she
Sorry,
went
from 6 to 3.
Yeah. Well, she did go from 3 to 6 because of the thing, and now she went from 6 to 3.
So I didn't hit her with any of those, huh?
Nope.
Feels bad. Well, anyway,
For every
that's-
it's 3 for every 3 dice she rolls. For that, one of them has to just be a 3 or above for it to be a duplicate. So
This one not go last round, by the way.
I don't think you
wait,
did.
so how does it work, Thomas?
So she rolls a d6 for every duplicate for every attack,
Yeah.
and if any of them are a 3 or above, it hits a duplicate.
Well, so you would actually not roll
You would roll
18d6.
66.
It's 6 per attack.
Well,
Then there's
right,
3
but
attacks.
but the first attack kills a duplicate, so then you're rolling less, and then
Oh,
the
you
next
know what?
attack
You're
kills
right.
a duplicate.
You know what? You're right.
and
I'll
then
reroll.
rolls-
I'm gonna reroll it. You're right. Rather than try to sort that out, I'm just gonna do it this way. Okay. So, that's 1 duplicate. That's 2. And 3. Okay. Same result, but you are correct. That is how I should have done it.
So how does it work that I would actually hit her then?
All of them have
All
to
of them have to be a 1 or a 2. Yeah.
All of them have to be a 1 or a 2.
Yeah,
Correct.
she gets
Doesn't
1
it?
roll, 1 d6 per duplicate. If any of the d6 are above a 3, it's a miss.
Okay, gotcha. That's it for me. I'm done.
Ziv.
I already went because we
Ziv already
went
went. Alex.
we already went retroactively. Yeah.
I will attack Akora recklessly.
Ooh.
Well, you're on at the left side of her.
That's 1 attack. That's 2 attacks. 2 24s hit.
Yes.
That's good. I'd be very sad if they didn't.
You're like, oh no.
15 and 16, so total of 31 damage.
Ouchies.
Yeah, I think we'll just stay here. That's all I got.
Daigo's going to attack Kochi twice. Action surge.
2 hits. And I will use my reaction to do the stomp thing with my necklace. When you take damage, 2d8 thunder damage.
What's the range on it?
5 feet.
Okay.
Any creature, beam or smaller, who take damage must make a DC 16 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
He's knocked prone.
Who is Deathlance being shot at?
Earthier?
That's the Inquisitor here at the
Okay.
left.
Ah,
Do I feel like, in theory, I would be able to climb the ice wall?
Depending on your level of athleticism, perhaps.
I don't
Does it
like
do
those-
damage?
I don't like those odds.
I don't like that answer.
Well, I am going to go ahead and cast Haste. So I'm going to drop the Hex for now. So she gets her 1 AC back. I'm going to target myself. So let's see. Time to do some measurements here. How far away am I from everything? That's too far. So yeah, I'm just gonna start shooting Eldritch Blast. So that's my action, is to cast Haste on myself. With my extra action for the turn, I will cast Eldritch Blast, and I'm gonna target the sister down here.
Targeting whom?
Akora?
Akora,
You-
that's the one. $24, $33, and $19.
Those will all hit.
Oof. Oof.
Oh my god.
Oof. Just put her into the.
Oh, you know what? She doesn't have hacks, so minus the custom damage there, which is
14.
yeah,
14.
So,
So 14 back. Even still.
yeah,
Wait, which custom damage? First one or second?
it's a good question.
All of them.
No,
Could be
it's
the
the second one because agonizing blast is just straight up 6.
Okay, cool.
And
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then I got a lot
So
of
that's a
movement.
14 is right.
So I'm gonna move this direction. I'm gonna go hide in the woods over here somewhere. Or hopefully no one can see me. I'm gonna try to take cover if I can anywhere over here in the woods.
Aye!
Don't interrupt my concentration. I'd like
He's
to be
going
able
to
to start
attack.
firing off 6 per turn.
Twice. Wow. These are terrible.
It looks like my
this-
luck got transferred to you. I normally have shit luck.
Is this the wizard that casted the ice wall?
No, up here.
No,
The war matron will get him, and she isn't. She's coming up here in a minute.
this is the
Oh, I
Commander
wasn't.
useless.
Okay.
Commander useless.
It was this one? Okay.
Yep.
I wasn't scrolled up enough. This is a not it's not a huge battlefield, but there's definitely 2 sides to it. Which, by the
Yes.
way, there's a guy up here still. Is that guy not doing
Yeah,
anything?
he's the guy that's shooting.
He's the guy that bulleted.
Ah,
I caught the bullet and punched her in the forehead with it.
I see. Or I guess I didn't see. That's the point. He's so far out there, I didn't see him.
That's the dwarf.
I imagine you like Jedi style deflected it with your palm into her. That's how I envision it.
Your key redirected it.
That's right.
I flicked it with my finger.
Yep, that works too. Caught it with your teeth and spit it back at her.
Monk flick.
The wizard's going to cast a sculpted explosion.
Ooh,
Who is?
that's spicy.
Fancy.
The wizard.
To sculpt around her allies.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Can she see
Yes.
into the magical darkness?
No, she cannot. You're right. That's 3, so she will hit. She will still hit both of you. Sculpt around him, and him.
So she's hitting me.
Yeah. You and Koji both have to make deck saves.
I take no damage.
I will use Indomitable.
I don't know what that
Reroll.
means.
Reroll it.
Yeah, you made your deck save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
Do you take 19 cold?
Cool.
I have evasion. I take nothing.
That's only for
I take
Dex.
nothing.
That is dex.
Oh, cold. Oh, it's not a con.
No.
Cold is usually con. That's cool.
So if it was con, I probably wouldn't have had to. I probably
That
wouldn't have
shoots
used
the
it.
war matron.
Shooting the war matron.
You fool!
She is not the threat here.
Mm. Well, I kind of blocked this sniper guy's access to a lot of targets with darkness. He can't see me or
I was about to
Koji.
say, the Dragon Slayer Kijo is the threat.
And the wall of
Yeah.
ice blocks for everyone else.
But yeah,
Oh, the wall of ice is down now.
I'm in
Nice.
magical darkness.
Time for me to start fanning the hammer. through a little bit of damage south. Now it's all going back north.
Did we skip Nahira? Narulia? The
No, she
war
attacked,
mage?
she attacked a wizard and got her
Oh.
to drop the wall of ice.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Sorry, the kids came to say good.
planned.
The kids came to say goodnight, so I got distracted.
She's gonna run
Reasonable.
this direction, I guess. Actually,
Did she disengage?
no.
Then I'm hitting her.
Sure.
I punch her in the face.
You're going nowhere.
Let's see. I'm hitting her with the spear. 28 to hit.
You hit one of the images.
So she only has 2 left.
Down to 2.
She's gonna go here. She's gonna cast.
She's gonna cast I'm a coward and leave.
Cure wounds on her shelf.
Thought for sure she was gonna cast like I'm out of here.
Gas. Flee like a bitch.
That's right.
Well, probably the only thing she could fire off fast enough would be Dimension Door. And as long as I know where she went, 500 feet isn't far enough to get away from me.
I mean, she could do something like improved invisibility or like.
These are at Alex 24, 26.
Oh, I was just thinking straight up
Well,
teleportation.
those hit.
Yeah, that's not a one-round casting, is it?
It is.
And
Oh, is it? Yeah,
response,
she just.
25, 23 also.
Yep, those also hit.
Teleportation circle isn't.
Mm,
Let's see what else I do.
But I'm sure she's got 7 level spells.
God.
And two
Alright.
more and 4 more also.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that 38 because that's the dude's psychic damage and then stun myself. I don't really want to do that. Been there, done that. 51.
Lose a level.
Hey, I can take 1 additional action immediately.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
So
See,
let me take that
Wait,
damage.
that's not what 51 is. That's 50.
Oh, you're right. I like this one better anyway. 51. Each creature within 30 feet of me takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and I heal the difference.
oh, that's even better.
That's super good. I mean,
If only I wasn't missing only 2 HP right
I know.
now.
I was about to say that
Roll
would
a
be
D10.
better later in the fight, but yeah.
You can zap away all our allies too, though.
There's only 1.
Oh, there's 3.
There's 3.
Oh, the other guys came in. I see.
Yeah.
So they take 5, and then
So you heal 60. 30.
yeah.
2.
So I guess I would have done it in response to the first damage. So basically, I just won't take that damage. I'll take 3, 1, and 2, 6. Right?
Yeah.
Math hard. Okay. Okay.
Koji?
I'm going to attack Daigo. With action surge. Ooh, low rolls. 19, 20, 21, 31, 28, 17.
Yeah.
All of them?
Not the 17, but the rest.
And I'm gonna re-roll the damage on that one down there. So that'll be, let's see, 31, 42, 50, 58, 68, 74.
You one-shot him.
And this
Makes
time
action
he
surge
falls to
16.
pieces.
Did you kill him this time?
Yeah, I didn't like they didn't deliver him a message.
He didn't learn the lesson, you know?
Bitch, I told you. Didn't I tell you?
This guy's trying to cover the queen, so he's going to run up to the archer here.
That's smart because Ziv was going to be sprinting in their swords drawn.
17, 17, 21.
All those will hit, but hold on a minute. I have one. The first one, I have something. What is it? Evasion? No. The other one. What's the other one?
Uncanny dodge.
Yes, that's the one. So I will uncanny dodge the first one. Excellent. I avoid 1 damage from that one.
Wait, he can't lead with the offhand. He's got to lead with the main hand.
He didn't.
What?
He did not.
Dagger of. Okay.
Defender short sword, then dagger, then defender short sword.
I mean, the 17, 17, all 3 of those hit. 17, 17, 21.
Oh, even with the thing?
Yeah, my AC is.
It's
16.
not his AC. It's.
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
It is-
my mistake. My AC is 18. I'm not used to it being that high, so that
Okay, then just
17,
one hit,
17 miss, and
1 hit for 9.
okay, so I have that 2-5. I'm not used to my AC being that high.
Akora is going to disengage as her rogue's cutting action. And she'll dash to get away from Alex.
No.
Dash or disengage?
It doesn't matter. I use my reaction.
Ah.
I have to use my reaction to re-roll the rage.
And at the end of that turn, the queen here will use this again. Attack on that guy. And 1 on Ziv. So 29 on them, 20 to hit Ziv.
No, 20 hits me. Yep.
For 11.
11.
Kijo.
I am moving my darkness so that the edge is right here.
There?
Beautiful. Yep. And I'm running to right here. And I'm trying to decide which of the 2 I want to attack. I think I'm going to attack the queen. 22 and 25 to hit.
22 and 25 both hit?
She's got 2 clones still.
You're right. This one will hit her. Except she will
Okay.
shield, which will make her AC 27.
Second one?
So that means the second one misses too.
No,
As
no.
soon as
'cause
she-
you-
Yeah, the
She
second
should-
one
she
was-
shielded.
and you
Yeah,
only
yeah.
roll for their.
right.
As soon as she shields, I'm switching targets to the other guy. I am doing flurry of blows on him. So it's 20, 19, and 23 to hit.
The 19 will miss, the 20 will hit. So 20 and 23 will hit.
First hit, I'm doing stunning strike. DC 17 con save. Second hit.
Hold on,
I'm
not 20.
second hit, I'm attempting to grapple. Wow.
What,
Okay.
is that another 20? Yeah, he rolled 2 nat 20s in a row.
He's making up for the rolls earlier.
He rolled a 20 and a 19. Wow. Anyway, he takes 30 damage.
Ziv?
After seeing shield go up, she will draw her swords and attack Commander Useless over there. Make sure I have the right things checked. Okay. Got a lot of little check marks on here. 22.
Yep.
Okay. 9 damages. And then offhand attack with advantage because I have Nick. No, because I have Vex. I always confuse them. Super advantage. 30.
30 will hit.
And I will
You
apply
have,
sneak attack on this one.
Yeah, you have sneak attack, yeah.
43 damage.
Wow, really?
Yep, really.
Wow.
Ziv's a damage machine, dude.
And
Not usually with her swords, though.
Not a lot of utility, but shitloads of damage.
I mean, you did give me a sword that does 1d6 plus 1d4 damage and is a +3 sword.
Yeah.
And then
You reflecting on that, Thomas?
What?
and then I'm going to use my bonus action.
Does it deal... I don't think it should deal 2d4.
Yeah, because I scored a crit. So each damage.
Oh, right. Okay, you're right. That's accurate.
Now I still have a bonus action because of Nick makes it so my offhand is part of my regular attack action. So for my bonus action, I will use Second Wind for 7. That's my turn.
You
Alex.
could hypothetically move into the darkness, too.
I would have to disengage from somebody, and I don't want to do that.
Fair enough.
Besides, I want to see the look on the queen's face when I start eviscerating her people.
You're up, Alex.
I will tell
Alrighty.
Commander Useless, look at how your queen protects herself and lets you die. So I shove the green blade scimitar into his abdomen.
Well, I can move 40 feet, so I'm just gonna run after the sister.
Don't run! Don't run!
I just want to play! I guess I'll take 2 attacks of opportunity. Because I'm certainly not gonna disengage.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Exactly. Actually, I guess I'll take 3, because I'll be passing next to this guy as well.
Her loyalists don't do that much damage anyways. Especially
Yeah. Yeah. I just gotta decide if I wanna, as I'm doing, use my reaction, if they hit me, to reroll my range on the way out of there. And they probably will hit me, but... Promise? Eh, 4 hits. I don't think I got within range of 4 of them. Are you muted, Thomas?
Oh,
You're being
no, no.
off
It should
the
just be 2.
It should be 3 because I run into this space here, so that guy would get me. But
Okay, so that's, let's see, 24... Do the main hand attack. So 24, 18, and I will roll 1 more main hand attack.
okay,
If it will let me. 24, 18, 26.
yeah, those will hit.
So the 8, 9, 7.
Okay, so 4, 5, and 4. All right, I'll go ahead and use my reaction to re-rage on my way out, just in case it explodes. 42. All right. All creatures within 30 feet of me become invisible for the next minute, but it ends on a creature when it attacks or casts a spell. So this whole group down here becomes invisible. And that means I get to attack her While invisible.
She's invisible.
No, it's
Then-
secret down at the bottom because that's where you would have rerolled. the
Yeah,
damage.
I do it in response to the damage.
Oh, so everybody down here is invisible.
Yeah, everyone down there is invisible,
Okay.
and she doesn't see me coming. So I guess I won't attack recklessly because I don't need to on this first attack, and I probably just won't bother on the second one. All right, so 23 and a 17.
Yeah, those are both it.
Okay. So 15 and 11.
She is barely still alive.
Well, good news is she's gonna be able to get away from me because I used my reaction on my turn.
And you're no longer able to attack, right?
Yeah, as soon as that's why the second one wasn't an advantage, because I lose the invisibility once I've attacked.
I hope the War Matron comes down and smacks her daughter into next week.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Is there anything else I can do with my bonus action? I don't think so. Yeah, no, I think that's all I got.
Right there.
All right. So, pop out of cover. Start casting Eldritch Blasts around the field. Let's start with. I keep forgetting her name. The sister that Alex.
Cora.
Cora. Yeah,
Cora.
Oh, it caught a Cora. No.
Oh, good.
That first one's probably gonna kill her.
23
Bye, Cora.
Yeah.
or 10. That's really low. Oh, I need to turn
She did.
Hex off.
Where are you, by the way? I don't even see you on the map.
I'm
Am I
all the way to
totally
the
missing?
left. I'm in the woods.
Oh, because I didn't have scrolled far. Oh, there you are. I didn't scroll far enough to the left. That's why. I see it now. It's like, where'd you go?
Okay.
Where'd who
And
go?
how many mirror images are currently up on the
2.
queen?
2, and she has shielded, so her AC is currently 27.
Oh, well, I'm not worried about that. So yeah, 36 and 33 to hit for the queen.
The first one pops an image. The second one will hit her.
Okay. For 8 damage. And that was with so that's my action. Then with my extra action, I will cast Eldritch Blast at the queen. 29, 21, 20. So I guess only the 29 is hit. Correct.
Yeah.
For another 8. Those are some low D10 rolls, but
So do you still have your temporary hit points? You have a full rest bonus added still.
oh, shit.
Who's he attacking? They're all invisible.
Still attacking him, which is a disadvantage.
I mean, technically,
I guess
it'd be
that's a straight
it would
roll.
be a straight roll, yeah. Because they're unseen and cannot see at the same time. To
This guy's
see
gonna run
or
away
not
from-
to see.
This guy's gonna run away from Koji to try to protect the wizard over here.
I will use my opportunity attack. See if I hit him here. 13! I don't think I
No.
do.
Oh, he hit something finally. Good for him. I'm proud of Sra.
Sra.
Good for Sra.
SSRA.
Is your darkness magic?
Yes.
This
It
guy's
is
gonna
magical.
This guy's
It
gonna
is-
cast Dispel Magic on your darkness.
It is magical darkness, so I mean, I don't know. I assume it's magic.
It's
If it's a spell
definitely
you cast,
it's definitely
magic.
dispellable. Yeah.
100%.
Well,
Your thing
it's-
says to
it's
cast
this.
a darkness spell. Yeah, expend one focus.
Cast the darkness spell. So
Okay. Who did that?
Blade
Right
Singer.
here.
Blade Singer right behind you.
He's
Okay.
right behind me, isn't he?
Do I divert to snap his neck for the insolence? Or-
Great if you want.
She needs to know, so she knows who's asked to kick first here.
How the
This-
fuck did that?
This wizard's gonna disengage and run over here.
Coward.
Mr. Puffshot's gonna shoot the War Matron.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh.
See, him and I, we got the right strategy. We're just sitting back in the woods, just.
You both poke out of the bushes, give each other a nod, and then go back to your
Yeah,
bushes.
exactly. I give him the nod, like, yeah, we get it.
By the way, Thomas, when my daughter, my 5-year-old, came in and said goodnight, she pointed at this guy and said, "I like that one. You should play that one."
You should.
Straw. So I was like, "Thank you, honey." She's like, "That one's cool."
He's a lizard.
He's a less boring lizard man than the Generico ones.
I like that.
Oh, she gets 3 attacks.
Is Straw about to get skewered a bunch?
I mean, yes, but he's also raging. What are you gonna do, Miss Orisana? Is mirror image concentration?
Is what?
I don't think it is.
Mirror image? No.
No.
No, it's not.
It's not.
She's gonna cast. Blade Barrier.
Well, I appreciate it being a damage type that I resist.
I appreciate it being a deck save.
I appreciate being in the woods, nowhere near it.
Does it just go straight towards you? Fuck that guy in particular.
What is a ringed wall? Ringed wall up to 60 feet in diameter.
Like a cylinder.
Yeah, like a tube.
A tube.
Come on, roll 20 to work with me.
You coward!
Yes, what about me?
You guys have to make deck saves.
No, it's when you. When is it? It's when you start your turn there,
Or enter it
enters for the. Did we enter it though, or were we put on it?
I think when it says interest for the first turn, when it pops, when it pops.
Yeah, if
on
it
you-
pops up, you technically entered it.
Fair enough.
I believe that wording is meant to say, like, if you're not in it and you move into it. But that's how I've always ruled.
I'm Googling.
that word.
Hit the Googler.
Google! ChatGPT, please, I need help.
Because otherwise, it's kind of double dipping. We're both going to start our turn in there regardless. So we can't really do anything
Nope,
about
it
that.
does not count as entering it for the first time.
That's right. Because we're going to start our turn there, so it's going to affect us. Because it'd be kind of double dippy.
You're gonna run over there.
The same way Moonbeam works.
You get to take opportunity attacks if you want. At disadvantage and -2, because it's recorder's cover.
Who?
I think that's how it works.
can?
It's been a while since I've used cover.
Yeah, both
I
you and Ziv. Assuming you have your
There.
reactions.
That's
Nope.
my opportunity attack.
I believe I have my reaction still.
Now, that is not a natural 20, though. So the 28 does have to actually
Get
hit.
disadvantage.
Oh, 16. Bummer.
Technically,
Why is it disadvantage?
because of the barrier.
Why does the barrier give disadvantage?
The wall,
It
provides
counts,
three-quarter
the wall
cover,
counts as
creatures behind.
3/4 cover.
Is 3/4 cover disadvantage?
Yeah. Half cover is -2. 3/4 cover is disadvantage.
That sounds right.
It grants a +5 bonus to AC.
Oh, they must have changed it.
Okay, in that case, we take away 5 from mine, and does a 23 hit?
A 23 would hit. She will shield.
Okay. Just told you it would not be a crit because the 18 only crits with my crossbow.
Her AC through the barrier is 32.
I am not trying to attack her. I am trying to grapple her.
Still have to make an attack roll though.
Do you?
It is right there.
Grapple counts
29.
as an attack.
Yeah, you gotta make. It's an attack.
Let's
Here's what's
see.
Either way, she can just spend 5 removal to get out of your grapple because of freedom of movement.
Okay. Freedom of movement's annoying.
All these invisible guys are going to be fighting each other.
Or the dragon that's not invisible.
This part of the cartoon's going to be boring. Just there's going to be a space on the battlefield where there's
Well,
no
After they
cartoons,
attack,
but
they
a bunch
appear
of
though.
stands.
After they attack, they appear though.
It's all just sound bites of stuff whipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then every now and then you see a splatter of blood appear from nowhere.
Ah!
Oh!
Actually, once they attack, they become visible again.
I get that, but for the cartoon, that's not nearly as funny, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to take a
Fair
little
enough.
artistic
We're allowed
license.
to take our own liberties with the cartoon.
That's right.
Koji?
And also, we can save a little money on artists because they don't have to draw anything.
There you go. Perfect.
I'm coming up to the wizard, gonna use my fighting spirit and attack her 3 times.
Oh no,
21,
we're
32,
wizard.
24.
Oh no, wizard.
Wizard about to be splat.
Oh no, wizard.
It's pretty beefy for a wizard.
Yeah, they feed these SRA wizards pretty well, I think.
But she took like 69 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, 69 damage.
Wizard, no.
And she has disadvantage on the next attack that she makes. Because it's sab, if that matters at all. For a wizard.
Trant is going to upcast a hold person at Kijo and Ziv.
What type
What
of
kind of
save?
save is that?
It's going to
Wisdom, I
be a
think?
wisdom save.
Okay.
That's not good.
Hold on. I have something.
DC 16.
Yeah, so I failed, but hold on a moment. I'm going to use the Mage Slayer Guarded Mind. If you fail an Intelligence, Wisdom, or Charisma saving throw, you can cause yourself to succeed instead.
We'll do this.
I use this once per short or long rest.
What is that for?
For
Mage Slayer.
Mage Slayer.
That's neat.
Yep, I'm using it too.
Yeah, being held person in a blade barrier sounds terrible.
And he's gonna move over here, but you guys have already used your reactions.
yeah.
He inherited her legendary resistances from her mother.
Kijo, please make a DC 19 save against the blade barrier. What kind of save is it? It is
Dex.
Dex.
Doesn't
You
hurt
take
me.
no damage because evasion.
I take no damage.
All right.
I run up to Trent. I'm very angry at what he tried to do. I am going to hit him.
Well, he didn't cast Hold Person, did he? Wasn't it this Blade Singer?
No, that was Trant.
Oh, Trant. You sneaky boy.
14
26.
misses, 26 will hit.
Okay. Stunning strike. Uh-oh, buddy. All right, now I'm going to bonus action attack him.
You gonna roll damage first?
Oh yeah, let me roll damage.
Knock him into next week.
15 damage. So then he's stunned, so I have advantage. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to grapple him.
I don't know how. I guess you just have a disadvantage on his save.
I think that's accurate. Yes. If he's paralyzed, I think he auto
I think actually I've been doing it wrong. I'm pretty sure grappling is like a strength save now, or a dex save, isn't it?
It might be.
Let's look it up.
Yeah, it is. So grappling, the new rules for grappling are that it's a saving throw against a DC, 8 plus strength modifier plus proficiency.
Well, but I get to use dex because I'm a monk.
Yeah.
So mine is 19.
Fail.
I will drag him into the wall of blades. He is right here now. And then I'm gonna punch him again.
Technically, that would be the first time he entered it.
It would be.
Would that count as Kijo internet? Just the arm?
And
I don't think so.
a 22 to hit. So
Yeah.
I just imagine in the cartoon she's actually holding him by the back of the hair and shivving his face in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is probably gonna kill him, I think.
While punching him in the back of the head.
25 damage from the punch.
Yeah, he's dead.
Or
You just throw him into the blade barrier and he just gets sliced up. Yeah.
Or grabbed him and ran backwards. I'll just hold him up.
And I'm just staring straight into the queen's eyes as I do this.
She's like, I got
Does it make
3/4
you
cover.
kill
I'm on the other
people?
side of the blade bear.
Does it make your dex save DC 19?
Kijo over here saying,
I fail, but I have evasion, so I take half.
So 22.
I will short sword attack. And I will miss. I will offhand attack. 17 probably misses.
Yeah.
I will then use action surge. 25.
Has she?
She's had her turn since she
Not-
last shielded, so she would have to do it again if she wanted to.
Okay. She will do it again with her last level 1 spell slot.
Shield you. Coward!
Hide behind the coward shields.
And I will use my last attack to attack her again. 32. Shield that! Hold on, let me make sure it's an actual crit, because it does make a difference. No, it's an actual 20. Yep, that's an actual natural whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh. You want to roll to see if it gets her thingy or her?
Oh, good point. Oh.
No.
Bye. I wouldn't have sneak attack anyway, so it wouldn't have been a big hit, but still.
Still, it hurts to see a crit go.
Okay. At the end of your turn.
Did she take damage previously?
No, she didn't
Okay.
because she shielded it, so she didn't take damage. Otherwise, I would have had advantage.
She will attack Ziv, Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry, hold on one second.
Oh,
I
yeah,
will
please
bonus
go.
action, second win, and then she'll go.
She will attack Ziv and Alex with her dance through the battlefield. 15 to hit Ziv, wow. 21 to hit
negative.
Alex, wow.
Oh, wow. I see how it is.
Well, did you attack her recklessly, or you had advantage against him?
It is advantage against me, yeah. Because I
No,
I didn't, but 21 still hits me.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's just I've done nothing to her, and she misses you.
She's afraid because she's afraid of me.
Yeah, probably. I am. You stabbed me for no reason other than entertainment.
Oh, don't exaggerate. There was a reason, and it was entertainment.
First year.
The reason
Whoa, whoa,
was
whoa, whoa,
entertainment.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You skipped me.
Oh. Alex?
I will kind of run up this way, stop her from going any further, and then I'm gonna recklessly attack her and try and get a crit.
My shield has arrived.
Yeah, I'm here. It's a 30 and a 19.
Woo.
30 will hit.
I rolled a 19. I could have just been a 31. That would have been a crit. All right, so 30 hits. You said?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 14 damage.
Is that with the shield, by the way? Because she did have the shield up.
Yeah, 30 will hit with the shield.
Okay.
With the shield, race, he's 27.
Weak.
For the blade barrier that it was 32.
And yeah, I think that's all I got.
Now it's Earthier's turn.
Eldritch Blast. At the queen. Oh.
1 hit.
No.
It might do it. She's pretty red.
15 damage.
Doesn't quite do it.
Time to do it again.
She's not doing very well, though.
So, with my extra action from haste, I will cast it again.
Oh, wait. Does she have to reroll for her blade barrier? Hang on. Yeah,
Oh.
she does.
Concentration. Right?
Yeah, so actually 2 checks. Okay, still up.
Yeah.
31 and 34 and 31 will hit. Oh, I think she's going to be dead.
He doesn't exactly do small damage increments. Oh.
Oh, you spoke too soon.
7.
No.
She's still up? Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so then the last one would hit her for 10.
I'd like to imagine that the Eldritch Blast hits her back into the blade barrier.
Sure, you know, why not? We'll say I'm running across here, and the last one lands right here. And she goes into the blade barrier as it's going away. But I don't know if you actually want to do that, because mechanically I don't have that, and she's a named character, so at this point she would still be just
are the rest surrendering?
Yeah.
Are they?
Oh, everyone else would immediately try to surrender.
All right,
Including Sra.
Yeah, but the War Matron would just execute him unless someone stopped her. She's not really the
Is
surrendering type.
Risha still alive when I get over to her?
She would be unconscious, yeah? But, I mean...
You're right, I suppose she would be unconscious as a named character.
In that case, I will spend 1 minute to harvest her soul into my green flame blade.
Oh! I thought that was going the other direction.
I thought you guys were gonna like spare her or like talk to her. That's like the opposite.
I don't
We're
think
gonna
there
kill her. We're gonna kill her even harder.
I don't think there was any chance we were ever gonna talk to her. But
Yeah.
I was
We tried.
expecting this whole
We tried.
You know, to be honest, that is not what I thought. What I thought is you were about to saw her head off with the dagger that doesn't allow her to get resurrected.
See, except for I lent that to Lyle because it was excess to
well, you
needs.
could have taken it back for this trip, you know.
I mean,
It was-
to be fair, not having a soul also, I think, would prevent your. It's not your soul is in the sword, you know.
Sure, yeah.
You could resurrect her as a mindless undead, but that's not the same.
I will, after doing that to Raisha, I will call out to my mother and raise an eyebrow while looking at Akora's body on the ground. Is she still alive or is she dead?
Yeah, she's currently executing Sra.
So I'm basically giving the eyebrow. Do you want to get rid of her permanently too?
As she's walking over, she looks over and gives Koji a nod, watching Koji disembowel the wizard up here, who surrendered.
Oh, did you kill the wizard even though they surrendered?
Yeah.
And then
Are
she
you
just
kill-
looks
are
over
you
at
kill-
Koji and
are-
points over to Darian Puffshot, and then starts walking towards her daughter.
Also,
Are you
I walked
executing
with
him
very
too?
Tough shot.
He's like, "Whoa, hey, listen, I just sent. I'm not even part of the Elven army, okay? I was just sent over here."
I'll take out my sword and hit him with the back of the hilt and knock him out.
All right, he's unconscious.
I will consume Akora's soul with the sword.
Wow.
Damn.
This is now
Now,
our
when you-
family sword.
When you harvest souls, it just does.
It already was the
everything in
family
area, right?
sword.
Even more so now. It's literal
Yeah,
and
so there-
figurative.
Their bodies burst into green flames that wrap themselves around the sword.
I will ask my mother if she wants me to execute the traitors down here too.
We need to loot. We need to loot
she's
these
more a
people.
loyalist.
She just says, "Nonsense, daughter. I'm perfectly capable of executing them all myself."
Oh, good. I will leave that to her.
She just goes down there and murders all of them.
Man, this was a good fight for me. I took like 20 damage.
I took.
I'm gonna.
I think I
Zero
got the most
damage.
fucked up.
I took none. I don't even think I was targeted this round. It's pretty good.
No, you successfully hid in the bushes.
Yes.
We should bring her corpse to throw
Very-
into the main city.
very skillfully.
Didn't you just incinerate her body?
in the bushes thing?
No, I consumed her soul. I didn't incinerate her body.
No, he just described it as incinerating the body, didn't he?
Is the body incinerated? I assumed it looked like the Nazis for at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. They're kind of like,
Yeah, they basically burst into green flames and then go into the sword.
Leaving
So
their
no
magic
husk
items behind, I assume.
There's no husk. They are burnt alive except for the
No
right.
proof, I think, is what you mean.
unfortunate.
Well, there's
Unfortunate.
like a crown, I'm sure.
I mean, yeah, it would have been nice to take her head or something, but I guess.
I mean, did she have like magic items on the floor there? I assume. We
I
can take
imagine-
that.
magic items.
Yeah, I imagine there's something there that is identifying.
Well,
We'll just walk up and be like, "How
what's
do you
this?
how do you think we got this boon of the queen?" You know.
jewelry?
Oh, that's a cool weapon.
+5 dagger.
Hmm.
No, you could stab me with impunity with that. I hate it.
I accidentally closed the other one.
All right, let's open up the bag of holding.
What was the like circlet or something called?
The Crown of SRA.
It's legendary.
Ooh.
It is legendary.
+2 to Dex.
I'd ask Ziv if she wants this guy's musket or whatever he was using to shoot people with.
I assume that thing was loud, right?
Super loud.
Yeah, I don't have any interest in that. Why would I want to give my position away?
True.
You cannot be compelled to speak the truth by non-magical means.
She's a filthy liar.
I want I want the dagger and one of those. Well, no, I don't have need for them. Hmm.
The crown's really strong for you.
That
Yeah.
is.
got
But it's just very conspicuous.
Ziv would not want to wear the Crown of SRA. I don't care how powerful of a magic item it is. She would not be interested in wearing that.
Where do we fence this?
Alex, would you like?
Frankly, I
would
think-
you like the crown of SRA?
I think she would want to give it to her mother.
No.
Yeah.
Telling you in character, that's what she'd want to do.
Now.
Saying.
It's worth so much.
Yeah, but the narrative is more important.
Ugh.
We end up with so much gold that it's pointless how much we have by the end of all these campaigns, pretty much always.
And then Alex became the king of SRA.
Ah!
And also, it's worth so much gold, but how much is it really worth? Who can you sell the crown of SRA
Yeah.
to?
Yeah, who do you sell it to? And also, just having that is gonna make you a lot of it. Like people are like, "Where the fuck did you get that?"
I paid the blood price.
It's a hot
Iron
item.
price.
It's a hot item to try to fence. You know.
It's like stealing, I don't know, the crown jewels from the English
The
monarchy.
Declaration of Independence.
Oh yeah, the Declaration of Independence, and then going, I want to sell this. Who the fuck is
mean-
gonna buy that?
You could just say stealing, the crown of England.
The Crown Jewel.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. The crown jewels.
Well, I was just thinking the crown.
Well, the crown is included in the crown jewels.
Sure.
Does anybody care if I take one of those short sword +2s?
Nope.
Not me.
Because I've been wielding a short sword +1, so it'll just slight upgrade.
What is the defender's short sword?
So I can't reveal it to you for some reason because I'm getting that weird bad batch bug. But it's essentially it's a +2 short sword, and you can either use the +2 for your weapon, or you can have it
But it's your
+0 to
AC.
attacks, but you get +2 to AC.
Oh, do you only get the AC if you're actively wielding it?
Yes, you have to hit you have to hit a creature with it to get the AC.
Oh, okay.
Is there a boon?
That sounds like a lot of homework to me,
Is
honestly.
there a boon forthcoming?
There could be.
We
You
did
could
get
also,
recognized.
just because it's been a while since we played, if you wanted to. I'm not saying that you need to, but your
Level
good,
up?
your good pal, Nikolai. Where's Nikolai?
Does he want a crown? Does he
No,
want
I
to be
think
the king of
he
Esray?
needs some Celestium.
I think you're right. The mirror's cool, but none of us have a mirror image, right?
No.
He needs an essence, an object of authority and power.
Oh, well, that's a crown of Esray right there. We found our fence.
Well,
Exactly.
he also needs a fragment of Celestium. Wouldn't that be a dagger?
Yeah, that's
Or a
Celestial
mirror. Do we-
dagger we just got.
Or the
Do we
mirror.
want-
Or the
Wanna-
mirror? Oh yeah, I'd rather keep the dagger and give him the mirror.
Yeah, the dagger's way more useful to us, I think.
I would find
that-
a way to wield that, but it would still be my secondary weapon. So if anybody wants the dagger as a primary weapon, like I don't know, a dagger is a monk weapon, Kijo.
Why can't it be like a Celestium throw?
Daggers are
axe,
monk
so I can
weapons.
have a
Oh
ranged
no! What
weapon?
did I do?
What have
Daggers
I
are monk
done?
weapons.
I could use the dagger.
Yeah, the
You
plus
could. It's a
5.
monk
I
weapon.
think you
The
have
plus
to.
5 monk weapon dagger.
The plus 5 to hit, plus 5 damage. Jesus.
Monk weapons are all simple melee weapons.
And with the
martial
number
melee
of
weapons have
times
light
you could
property.
swing, like, yeah.
I could use that.
So I think
Is
we
it
give the-
attunement?
It is.
That's an artifact, of course. Yeah, it's got to be attunement. It's a plus
definitely
5
It
dagger.
doesn't
Yeah.
doesn't have to be.
It definitely has to be.
Okay.
right. So are we giving the crown? We're going to keep the crown for Nikolai then?
Crown and hand mirror, I think.
Crown
Yeah.
And the mirror.
and then Kijo gets the
But he
dagger.
better have something crazy to trade us.
I'm also gonna tell the war matron that I'm done with this war. This is all ridiculous, and everybody here is silly, and I'm leaving. She can mop it up, kill them all for all she cares, make peace, whatever.
She would say, "You might have saved our entire nation of people, daughter. As far as I'm concerned, we all owe you a great debt. If you ever need anything that's within our power, it's yours. I think we will take our nation now that their military is destabilized and try to find somewhere else to live. I would hope maybe once we're established and not in a war, maybe you would consider visiting."
I would be happy to. This whole thing has been ridiculous, though. Everybody, especially the surface elves.
Do you have any thoughts as to where we should travel as a people to settle?
That's a great question. Would I have any thoughts? I would imagine we would want to stay out of the high elven nations if possible.
I think
What-
Kedga was looking pretty hospitable.
Is that what it was?
I was
That's
about,
a long way.
I was about to
So-
say, like, Kedgao, could use a ruling class. That's friendly to us.
That's a long way to take everybody, though.
Thomas,
That's basically
on
where
our
we dump all
flying
the
ships,
people.
it's not that far.
I don't think our flying ships could.
Oh,
fit.
your flying ships could not fit. There's thousands of people.
So I mean, the choices are, as far as I am looking at the map, it's either somewhere in the Steel Territories or somewhere in the High Elven nations, and that second one doesn't seem very smart.
Or they travel through the Veylands to get to Keko.
Oh, that is true.
We can show them the gate.
so wait, here's
How will the Feywild respond to a whole house of drow just trouncing through there?
I,
Well, they will respond to it poorly based on your response to it.
That's true.
Thomas, what would I know of the Western Nation Alliance and the Borderlands and their attitude towards drow? Like the Borderlands, if they're like
Oh no, they're all very drow friendly. The problem that you're going to run into is that like
Is what?
These people are all like buddy.
What the Borderlands are?
Yeah, I mean to a lesser extent, but the Empire, the Alliance, like they all had people there. Like the Darren Pubshots from the Empire, Sraz from the Western Nation Alliance that just got executed. So that they don't have a problem with Drow for any reason, but they would have a problem with the people that just, murked their allied nation's leadership.
Probably these guys too.
But
Did
we
the War
could
Matron
suggest
got involved?
we could suggest that they use the Feywild as a way to quickly go somewhere if they want to go across the world.
Yeah,
Like
if you were to negotiate with the Mistress of the Crossing, you guys could hypothetically just get them a path through the Feywild to wherever.
Wherever.
If you offer her something.
That's the best plan that I can think of.
I think so too.
For moving your people.
What's up, other than Kedgal, what's up with Canorock, just this area over here in general?
Kinrock's okay. It's very wilderness and ruins based. It's kind of the adventuring nation. It's where everyone who wants to become an adventurer goes. So it's very like adventurer diluted.
So a lot of space to settle down.
Yeah, there's a lot of space to settle down, but there's also just a lot of. It's
settle down and build up over time.
Well, if we're talking,
it's also
about
just not. My only thought would be it's not so far away that there won't be people that could come cause them issues.
So if we're talking about going through the Feywild, hypothetically we could go anywhere on the map. What do we think about like the high forest, like all the way over here?
You can make a history check if you want.
Also, we'd have to talk or strike a deal with that portal person to find out where that portal is.
Kijo, you know that the wood elves are in the high forest and they're assholes.
Okay.
Also, we
honestly, like Windsward wouldn't be the worst place. Like, or
we do have some connections with the Collegium. They might be interested in, learning from the magical capabilities from people that are so different from them. Who knows? We won't know until we ask, but people that tend to be more intellectually, collegiately based, tend to be a little bit more accepting.
I would say from your history, you'd know that like the best like places that aren't like anywhere over here. Like they don't care what goes on in the rest of the world, so they just won't they don't care. Anywhere here wouldn't be bad. Or if they want to like be in like the wilderness and start over, start over, like anywhere over here would be fine.
The misty woods.
They could all go on tropical vacation, go to the tropical islands.
Hey.
They get a new lease on life, running beach resorts in the tropical islands.
There's even more tropical islands to the south.
They go to the high forest and become those kind of high elves.
So is that what we do then? Do we want to go negotiate with Mist? Maybe the deciding factor is where they can get her, where the Feywild portals or whatever can get them easily-ish.
We might not be very welcome, considering that we killed the Lord of the Hunt last time we were there.
Was that the guy that I hated? Oh no, I hated the fox, right?
Yeah, he hated the fox.
They don't necessarily know that.
Didn't we walk around with his hat for a little while or something?
I mean, we had his bow for a little
I'm
while.
wearing his cloak. I'm still wearing.
I'm pretty sure we have something of his.
It's quite comfy.
There could be lots of cloaks that look like that.
I would say that anywhere in this area is there's not armies for them to beef with. This is very tribal land, so that would be a good place for probably a fresh start. It would just be a lot of building a new society, literally, they'd have to build homes and stuff.
But do we know if that place is at least?
Or they could go into the Underdark over here, because the Underdark people over here that suck aren't going to be over here necessarily.
But do we know if over here is this at least rich in natural resources to where you know, it would be fairly easy for them to survive while they're rebuilding their civilization.
Oh god, I gotta go through my notes. Hang on.
Okay, we're taking this too
Because
far.
that's
We just have
the
to-
thing is if we're dropping, you know, thousands and thousands of them, we don't want to drop them in a place that's barren.
Let's
then
just
most of
message
them will
Booth and
just
have her
die.
transport them to the moon.
So you're saying right in the middle of the Grand Desert.
Yeah, right. No, I was talking about the blizzard fields, obviously.
Obviously.
Welcome to your new home. It's just snow and nothing else.
Let's just send them to the
Plenty
moon
of
with the-
snow to eat. Have fun.
Okay, here you go.
I mean, why don't we just, kill off the Hyova Nation and just be like, yeah, this is our land now.
I mean, I think we're done with that. Was
Genocide is always an
This-
option, guys.
I mean, we're already like part of the way there.
Here,
In this
I'd
part
say
of the
the
world.
gloom thickets are not a bad place for.
Oh, that actually might be a good kind of transition from the Underdark to the surface if
Yeah,
it's
that
like
does
that
seem
gloomy.
good.
Well, let's go to the portal. We're gonna call back our warship. Now, while it's traveling back, we'll go through the portal to the Feywild, and we'll see if we can strike a deal.
That actually does seem like it wouldn't be a bad place.
The gloom tickets?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one. It seems kind of like Underdark E, but on the surface, right? Kind of foggy.
Yeah, it's like
and
the trees are so thick that it's always dark.
smells all moldy. There's constant woolly water dripping everywhere, just like home.
Yeah, that's actually kind of perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
Good job, Thomas, for thinking of that.
Nice job.
Yeah, so you guys go to the portal. Well, getting to the portal is, I mean, you're essentially just going to march through with thousands of drow to get to the portal.
You mean
So you might want to you might want to get the portal open.
I'm gonna drag their commander's carcass behind us as we march through the city.
You
Are
mean
you literally
the
going to march through the city?
Well, no.
Thought did
I mean,
cross my
if
mind.
it's an
The
issue,
ultimate power move.
we can wait until our warship gets back and have our warship, fly us and escort us there.
Sure. Well, we'll say you guys go to the portal serendipitously without the whole Elva nation there,
All right.
and you're able to summon the Fey Lady Miravel. She appears and says, "Ah, it's been some time since I have seen you all, friends."
Hi.
A pleasure to see you again.
Are
You're
you
looking
in need
lovely
of
as ever.
make a persuasion check?
Oh. you know me.
Faye love being flattered.
Mr.
Damn,
Mr.
girl.
Persuasive.
Mr. Steal your Faye.
29.
Oh well, thank you. I'm pleased that our paths have come across each other again. Are you in need of traversing through any of my passages?
Not so much for
I know.
us.
That sounded dirtier than I wanted it to.
Not so much for us, but we're looking for a way to transport a large amount of people in a relatively short amount of time. A bit of a shortcut for the
Over a
drow.
pretty significant distance.
How many people?
Few thousand?
That is significant.
It is indeed.
Quite significant.
Do you happen to have any shortcuts from here to the Gloom Thickets available?
I have shortcuts all over, but a price for something like that would be quite steep.
I'd be
What are we
willing to
talking?
kill the Fey Lord Reynard for you.
I don't necessarily need him dead. I don't see that benefiting me. If you wanted to kill another Fey Lord, we could certainly arrange something like that.
Would you be opposed to killing Reynard if he just happened to be on the way when we were doing the other one?
No, I don't care about that at all.
Excellent.
Well done. You have
Did you have anyone in particular in mind?
Well, I have many enemies in the Feywild, but
Well, is killing someone like the preferred currency?
I just can't think of many things that are. Frankly, what you're asking is so significant, I don't even know what to ask for.
Well, maybe
Hey,
it's
what about that crown that you have?
Maybe it's so significant that just for the experience you should do it. You'll never have another opportunity like this again.
Well, I can sense that magical item, that crown you have. That would be, I think, a suitable price.
I think that's promised to someone else.
Yes, we have an ally that we've promised to get some sort of symbol of power and authority to. So that one is already spoken for. Unless you happen to have a target in mind that has such a symbol of power of authority, perhaps we can kill two birds with one Fey.
Well, I am a great enemy of several powerful Fey, including Fey Queens, but I don't know if you necessarily want to... I mean, unless you're looking to make an enemy of the entire Feywild such that it would be unsafe for you to ever return.
I shrug.
Probably, I mean, I'd rather not make an enemy of that. And we've been killing a lot of queens lately.
More than I ever thought we would. I'm a little surprised we didn't take out your mother while we were at it, just for upping our count.
You know, there was a part of me that thought about just killing her, and then I would be next in line once I killed my sister too. But I think I've moved past all that.
That's good.
The thought did cross my mind though, for a few minutes even.
I'm glad you didn't.
Weird not to, really.
Weird that I didn't do it, or weird that I didn't think about
Think about it. If you hadn't thought
okay.
about it, that would be strange.
it? I was gonna say Earth here. I didn't. If you said it was weird that I didn't do it, I was gonna say I didn't know you as well as I thought I did.
No, I can sense your exhaustion around this whole scenario. I think
It is
you made
exhausting.
the right choice.
It's exhausting. And I
Anyway.
told you those.
Man, the DM's having a hard time thinking of what this lady would want from you for this.
Would you be interested in a flying warship?
That's
That
not-
does sound
it's not for
interesting.
sure either.
We are currently in possession of one.
You know, we could, the one with the big guns, we could get that off of our hands and not have people coming after us about it.
That's true.
That is a very impressive piece of magic. Does it have takorite as part of its mechanism? That's quite valuable.
I
It's a
think
core,
so.
is the core that allows it to fly, yes.
I would be willing to take custody of this warship as part of this bargain.
What could go
And it-
wrong with this, you guys? Giving a Fey Queen Torquerite powered warship. There definitely wouldn't be any unintended consequences of what we're about to do.
Nah, of course not.
Fixes every problem we have.
Yep.
In exchange, I will personally escort your friends from one side of the Feywild to wherever you'd like them to go.
Sold.
Deal.
We're very good at giving things that aren't ours to other people. I mean, that's a great deal. Possession is 9/10 of the law, right?
We're just a bunch of scoundrels.
Look, this is
Tell me where
these
I-
are
tell
the
me where I
spoils of
can
war.
pick- Well, I will pick them up at whatever location you desire and escort them to wherever they would like to go.
Well, I suppose at this point we would just want to introduce our friend here to your mother and have them hash
Yes,
out
that
the
might-
details.
That might
Yeah,
be
you
best
could you
for to
could
work.
you could tell her, like, you know, where the base is, and she could literally just go down there and
Yeah.
meet them rather than having them all have to
Excellent.
walk over up here.
I'll,
Do we-
I'll,
do we
send, I'll,
just
send,
hand her
I'll,
the-
send, I'll send a message to your mother letting her know who to expect and how the
Do we just
all
like
the
hand her the
details.
keys? Is that how that works? Just like hand her the keys?
Well, simply have it land and remove all your people from it.
Yeah, both of our ship. We'll move everybody over to our one ship. You know.
Make sure you guys take all of your personal effects out of there. Don't leave
Yeah.
anything behind.
Whenever you guys end up unloading the ship, she would appear to take custody of it, and she would hold her hands out, and the entire ship would turn into like leaves and butterflies and all types of small, tokens of nature, and disperse
Amazing.
itself.
Well, team, I don't think we pissed anybody off at all by doing that, and I'm sure that won't at all come back to bite us in the rear sometime
Look,
here in the near future.
How will they know?
I look at all the people we just offloaded off the ship.
These were spoils of war. They sent their ship into a war zone. They had to know there was a chance of them losing it.
Oh, that's true. I have no regrets.
It's like the Death Star of this D&D world. It's like everyone just thought it was invincible, so they probably weren't even worried about it.
You know what my original plan was
we have the only we have the biggest flying ship. No one can take it down unless they have a flying ship, but we have all the flying ships, so it's not a threat.
My original idea was to take both flying ships back to Kedgao and be like, okay, Gilly, what would you like us to do with both of these ships now?
Oh, I just figured we would go to the Pirate Isles and declare ourselves the kings and queens of the Pirate Isles.
I mean, that's a good one too.
If we're going to play Sky Pirates, we may as well play Sky Pirates.
Well, hey, that is actually one place where the ship actually could be under threat.
I mean,
they have the giant dragon pirate king.
what's a dragon to that ship? An ancient dragon.
A Dargan.
We can just shoot out of the sky, easy peasy.
Yeah. Make it a hat trick of dragons for this campaign.
I will tell you, though, that Queen of SRA was but a shadow of her grandmother.
Yeah.
She rolled really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think it helps we dropped 140 damage on her in the first two actions.
Yeah, I don't think the DM expected there to be that much damage front-loaded.
Look, I tried...
Before she even got to go and activate her blade song or anything, it's just... here's 140 damage.
Yeah, look, I tried very hard to reason with her and let her know that she was not nearly... the odds were not nearly as even as she thought they were, but she would not listen, so...
Everybody was lying to everybody that whole time.
It's actually not true. Ziv was very truthful with basically everybody she dealt with.
Ziv was telling the truth.
The best liars always tell the truth.
I think the only people who were telling the truth were me and Ziv and Kijo. I mean,
I was telling the truth.
well, yeah.
But I mean, us, yeah, in general, we were telling the truth. But
well,
she was just really overconfident.
A couple of housekeeping things.
And now her
Boons and
soul's in a
levels.
blade.
Boons
and levels.
And levels.
Or levels and boons.
Crown Killer.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
Oh. I'm going to come back to that one later, because I'm not going to stay up late enough to do this.
Here, I'll put a big note here in text for you so you don't forget.
Yep. I also put that down there, but yeah, yours is going to be better.
Would we have gotten 2 Crown Killer boons if we killed his mom or her mom as well?
I like honestly, if she said she was going to do something crazy, I think Ziv would have been like, "God damn it!" Like now that we've killed them, I'm just going to take S-Ray. It's like, "God damn it, you two!"
I think Kijo she was feeling a bit uncomfortable when you ripped the souls out of people, but after seeing that you are like, I just want this shit to be done, and your mom is like, we're still planning on packing up and leaving, she feels like she's on the right side of history. You're just going to ignore that little soul.
Dude, you guys have fucking obliterated SRA. You've killed
They deserve it.
Their leadership. You've just massacred citizens. Brian, you kind of built SRA yourself for Khuros 1. And
You
now
built
you're
it,
regretting
and now you've
just
teared it down.
You're destroying everything you built.
I made you. I can unmake you.
Couple of housekeeping things. I have a couple ideas / thoughts on what's next? So the first option is
Should we have this on the recording? Is the question.
no, we can have the recording.
All right. Well then, bye, future us.
My first